Oh my God. Steenie. It's perfect. It's so good. And I think we have a lot of new people today too.
Here we are. Happy Friday.
You sound like me. Happy Fanster Friday. Whoop. Thank God it's Fanster Friday. Oh,
How come it's not letting me do that?
I don't know. Hold on. Oh, that sounds good already. What is wrong with this?
Oh, it's not letting me touch it.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hold on, guys. We can't get rid of our... Can't turn our volume down. Why is that? Hold on. We're gonna go out and come back in. Why would that be?
I don't know. Never happened before.
If you're all talking to us, we are not hearing a word you're saying. That's not good.
They're all working but the volume.
Bear with us, guys. We're here, but we're not here. Okay, let's go back out and see.
If it ain't one thing, it's another.
Always, technology is crazy. You're gonna hear us reverberating here in a second because we can't turn this volume down. And we're not reading you at all right now yet either, so bear with us. I think there's a volume right here.
Oh, right there.
So there we go.
There we go.
Okay. So where is... There we go. Yeah, on our laptop, but we got it. We couldn't get the volume down, so we just went in manually to the picture itself. We got it. Just had to get there. Hello. Hello. We're gonna wait till 8:02. What is it? 8:01. I got my big thing of tea. I got the Vicks on my chest. I just took my Coricidin. Should be good. The only thing that's happening right now is I'm just coughing, and when I cough, it sounds like my grandpa's cough, which is horrible. Not that my grandpa was horrible. He just had a very loud cough. So let's hope that that doesn't happen. But that's it. I feel good. Wait till I tell you guys about our terrific week this week. We should play a game with them. Guess how much postage we did this week.
Oh, God. Hi, Mew.
Hey, Musie. Musie had a little scare this week. It was a good week, though. All in all, I'm not going to complain. It was a good week. I know. Hello, Norma. I know there's a lot of new people in here. First of all, I have to tell you that this is the most cards, and you know I don't lie to you. These are the most cards, kits, we have ever sold this year and last year. Not combined, that would be crazy. But this year and last year, the most card kits of any given class we have sold. And I'm telling you, I think it's this purple paper right here. And this is the, and also, semicolon, this is the easiest card I've ever made. Like the easiest card I've ever made. So, I don't know what you guys liked, but you sure liked something. And here comes Mewy. Mewy's coming over to us. I know, the paper is fabulous, but there's nothing to this card. I can't believe it. Of all the cards we've done.
What happened to Musie?
Well, we'll tell you about the whole week. It seemed like everybody except for you had a little run-in with something, doesn't it? Well, you and Elizabeth. Yeah, like everybody else, had something going on.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I
Yeah.
thought you, me and Elizabeth had a run, and I'm like, what?
Mm-mm.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Come on, baby.
Yeah, it's been one heck of a week. We should give away something. We're going to give away, want to give away Class 218?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, so we're going to give away Class 218 for all of you people that are here right now. This has to be fast, and it's going to be the first person that we see, okay? So we're going to do our best.
What have we got? What's it gonna be? Oh, I think I know what it's gonna be.
Yeah. I want everyone to guess just this week alone, how much money in dollars we spent in postage just this week alone. So everyone go ahead and start guessing. Only one guess.
Okay.
Yes, I'll help you watch. Only one guess. And the first one in's going to get it. Someone will get it. So how much money did we spend just in postage this week? And I know there's going to be more people join us, but only you guys can play. Oh my God. Alicia! Are you nuts? Oh my God, Alicia.
That's hilarious.
It is hilarious. Alicia, you can guess one more time. $1 billion.
What is the name of the background paper?
This is all from Blue Fern. What is a normal week of postage? That's a very good idea. That's a very good question. Probably a normal week of postage is, I'm going to say, anywhere between $1,000 and $1,500 is a normal week. But you can't go back and re-guess. Somebody's close here. We'll let you guess for about 15 more seconds. And again, oh my God. Chris, $35,000. You're one of those people.
And we're doing, they can be over or.
Yes, I think it's still that person. Stephanie Bell. Oh my God. Now I feel like a loser. Some of them are pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna count. We'll don't everyone stop guessing. Oh, Darlene Bortz. I'm glad you're in here, Darlene Bortz. Something's going on with your mail. Your mail keeps coming back to me all this week. Everything we've sent you is bouncing back to me. I don't know why that is. So, Darlene, can you please keep watching because I'm not. Can you please email me, Darlene, your full mailing address? I don't know if it changed. I don't know if I typed something in when our computer crashed, but everything is like, oh, mew. Everything has changed. Everything is coming back to me. So please give me that your email address. Email us at info@stamplistic.com, please. Okay, so are we done?
I think so.
Okay, so it was I don't know, it was just not a lot of dollars, but it was a little over $6,000. So it was Pamela Herman.
Yeah, they said it's 6,379. I think.
Yeah, it was a little over $6,000. We didn't know we were going to play this game, or else it would have been exact. So Pamela Herman, you were the winner. Yeah, over six. And that was just in postage. And we even have one of those postage things where we get like a good rate. I mean, it's ridiculous. So we worked our butts off this week, guys, and we love it. We love it more so than you because we got things out the door. So Pamela Herman, you won. You should write that down for me. HERMON. I will. You'll get class 218 for free, so don't buy it. Okay, that was fun. HERMON. Yeah, Darlene, you haven't got the thing from me because it's bouncing back, and I have no idea why. So you have no idea how excited I am that you are on tonight because, well, I don't want to tell you what I feared. But I'm glad you're with us. Give me your email address, and seriously, I got like 4 things bounced back to me. So you haven't gotten anything to me because it's being bounced back all week. So send that to me, please, and tomorrow we'll get those back out to you. Okay, so hello, everybody.
She's been sick, Claudette.
Yeah, I've been sick. I'm actually good now. It's just in my lungs right now, but I'm good. I've done more sleeping this week than working this weekend, but we got a lot of things done. Elizabeth came in and she busted her butt packing boxes. I shipped them out. Justine kind of pulled and packed orders. Peggy had a COVID scare and she was not in all weeks. One of her daughter-in-law tested positive on COVID on Monday, and she was with her all day on Sunday. So poor Pegster, we haven't seen all week. Yeah. Oh, and then Gail, who we hired to work the store and the warehouse, she came down probably with what I had. So she's been out all week now with COVID, but she's been out all week sick. And yeah, and I just have it in my lungs right now. But I'm good. I feel 100% better. And like I said, I just took my Courcine, so we should be good.
Somebody asked if you're buying the Reese peanut butter. The Reese peanut butter.
I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not buying Reese peanut butter. I'm a Jif girl. I'm a stay with Jif. In fact, I had peanut butter yesterday, and I went for the Jif, even though the Reese's was sitting there. So anyhow, so we need to start making cards. I know, poor Peggy. Anyhow, welcome everybody. For those newbies, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know we have a lot of newbies. Well, not a lot, but I know we have a handful of newbies. I'm Jennifer, and Justine's here to the right of me.
Hello.
She's the one that's going to, she is going to be the one that reads comments to me. And this is class 217. So every other week we do official class, which is 217. And everyone's in love with the blue fern paper, which is fantastic. We actually had to buy more of it because you guys bought so much of it.
Tammy asked if you got a COVID test.
I don't need a COVID test because everybody else got a COVID test around me. They don't have COVID. I'm good. I could taste. I have no headache. I just have a cold. I know the difference. I really do. I know everyone's like, go get it. Justine, I'm going to have 30 emails when I turn on my computer tonight that says, go get the COVID test. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. But I was smart. My mom wanted to come this week and pack Pop-Dots, and I said, nope, I don't want her anywhere near us. But we're good. Justine is fine. Justine never gets sick. It's ridiculous. She's been with me every single day this week, and she hasn't gotten sick. I mean, like, right there in the warehouse. So anyhow, oh, let me ask you something real quick before we start. I promised you last week that I was not going to do this again, but, and I swear, I promise you, this is the last time because it has to end, and it is ending. This is it. But we have an opportunity to give you another pack of Gross Jewels at a discount, and I want to show you something. So, and I don't have any email made, not ready to go. If you guys all say yes, I'll put out the email tonight. But I want to show you something. This right here, let's see if you can see it. This right here is your 7mm crystal. And remember, we just had, let me see if it shows up on here. Remember, we just had crystal, 7mm crystal and crystal AB. Let me see if that shows up. Tell me if that shows up, Justine.
Which paper? What?
This blue fern paper is not online yet. We're going to get that in next week. So this one's going to be online next week, okay? Okay, there, they can see it. So, okay, so this is 7mm, guys. Got it? 7mm crystal. I have the opportunity to sell you guys at a very, very good rate again. 8.5mm, and I want to show you the difference. Crystal was 30, Crystal AB was 36, and these will come in gross packs. These would be about $44. I think it's either $44 or $49. Let me show you what 8.5 looks like, and I promise you we're done after this. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. We have never used 8.5 before, but now I want to. But look, so the one on this side, here's your 7mm that you're used to.
Holy for Jolies.
Here's your 8mm. So, again, we don't want to be those people, but what do you think? Should we give those to, not give them to you, but should we put them on an email special? Yes, yes, no. I only see a couple yeses, so.
I see lots of hearts.
You do?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. I mean, it's,
yes.
Seriously, this is 7mm on this end, 8mm on this end, or 8.5. Okay, well, if enough people say yes, we'll do that. But then I promise you we're done. We're done, we're done, we're done.
Can't
because
you put it on a card?
Absolutely, you could put it on a card. In fact, here, we'll keep the 8.5mm out. So when I'm done with one of my cards, I'll show you what it looks like in the middle. How's that sound? Yeah, no, because we have this opportunity, trust me, I'm going to be buying some for our class kits, and we will start to use these 8.5mm. Yeah, it's just, we just got a very, very, very good price on them, so I don't want to go by the wayside. So I know we'll be buying them for class kits, but I wanted
the deals.
I want to pass them on to them, but it's just so hard to keep saying, okay, I promise this is it. I promise this is it. Okay, we probably will, but I will show you one of these cards. Okay, so let's open up your class kits, and I just wanted to get your buy-in because if it's too much, you can say uncle and we could quit. Okay, so you have two of your jewel packets. Put those to the side, and then you have your die cut. which Gail cut. Welcome to Stamplistic. Poor Gail, she had to cut so many of these. It was ridiculous.
You don't have to promise us we love jewels.
Okay, well, good. Here is your cover sheet, which actually turned out horrible. I don't like the way that copied at all. But at least this tells you we're using Pretties and Pearls.
Good news, Sue.
Which jewels that we're using on each card. So you keep that to the side. For those of you, here's your one sheet. Let's pull this one sheet out because it has everything in there. Keep the yellow page in there, guys. Just pull out this one sheet. But here is your information. I do want to take a second to talk about this. Here is all that information, your hard copy on Winterfest in Tampa, Florida. We're going to go to 100 people. I think right now we're at 32, which is actually, I think, a very, very good thing. So we're at 32 right now for Winterfest. That's all that. And then this is our Croptoberfest. That's going to happen next month. Peggy, I don't know. Do we have 4 spots available? I'm not even sure. We do have a couple spots available if anyone's interested in that. But take a look at that. That's definitely the Winterfest. And then sometime in the middle of October, probably the middle of October, we'll release the stuff for that week-long Spring Bling here in Cleveland. And you'll have that, too, as a one sheet because we already have that done.
What's the die called that's on this card?
Oh.
Is this the 2-1, the 2-part ways?
It is. This is the one that has 2.
So it's 2-part ways.
Yeah, so this is called 2-part ways, but it has 2 of them. We only used one of the dies. So this is 2-part ways. We only used one of the dies. Good job, Justine.
Peggy said, I'm sure we do.
Yeah, I think it's only 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and I know your card base is too long. Oh, so yeah, so this is Blue Fern paper. I forget the name of this, but I promise you by next week we will have this so you can purchase in those 12 by 12s. And it'll be on the website next week, too. We just don't have it yet, so it didn't go on there, okay? I don't know why. I don't know what he's doing.
Water.
He probably does. Mewy, this is too early for you to be doing this. Okay, so what I need you to do...
Is that to bring upstairs?
I don't know. He has to do something. Stop it. Okay, he looks like he didn't want to get up.
Let's go. Cute.
Okay. Did he lay down? Then don't do anything.
Smash himself against.
Okay, so we just ran out of time when we cut these. Well, no, actually, we didn't run out of time. I was just going to give you extra. So you could do one of 2 things. This is going to go on the front of your card, and of course, this is going to open up from right to left. So you could go ahead and measure, because this is 6 inches. You could measure 6 inches and then cut, or you can do it the cheating way, which I do all the time. I just do this, turn this around, and then draw my line and then cut it. You know, just like that.
Oh, wow. Listen to this one. Tammy got her booster shot on Monday.
Her third shot? Yeah.
Your booster. She had her levels tested with John Hopkins, and her antibodies against COVID were 250 plus in March. When she was tested yesterday, 17.4.
So it went down.
A lot.
So that's not good.
So good thing you got the booster. Wow.
Huh. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut. Now, this you could use on the inside of your card. You could use this on the envelope, whatever you want to do. Oh, for you newbies, too, by the way, you could actually put that on the inside of your card and make that a gift holder or a gift card holder. I may put that on the inside of the card. I like that. For you newbies, if you have any questions, ask Justine, type in. Justine will read them and we will answer them. Even if it's, ooh, let me see what you're cutting. Go ahead and do that, okay?
But they don't have the paper to sell yet. What's the name of it? Someone says
I keep
Star
saying,
something?
I don't know.
Oh, you
I
don't.
don't know the name of the paper. No, I know. No, but he keeps saying that. I do not know the name of this paper. We will have it next week, I promise. And I'll promise it'll be on the website, but I cannot recall the name of this paper. But I promise it'll be up there. This is a newer paper, too. Okay? So let's go ahead and adhere that to the front of your card. And remember, this is going to open up from right to left. Now, if you guys have any questions, Justine just walked away because Lemieux has to go, I think, to the bathroom. And so he needs, you know, oh my God, this dog. He needs to be encouraged to go upstairs. I'll tell you about Lemieux this week. Good news, and then kind of scary. Tell Andy to let him out, please. It could be Lucky Star. Again, guys, I don't know. I don't know. When I say I don't know, I don't know. But we will have it next week. And hopefully you'll all be very patient until we have that in next week.
Oh, boosters come out this Monday. She gets it.
Well,
Rudy's doing her choking.
I know. I hear her. It's ridiculous. My dogs are ridiculous. That's what she's doing now. Well, that's good if he has to go to the bathroom. Now, did you see how quickly he ran upstairs? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he is feeling so good. It's ridiculous. I mean, seriously, it's ridiculous.
He never goes out there.
I know. So, Lemieux, for those of you who are new, I have a golden retriever who's 11, who had the cancer. His leg was amputated last August 5th. He was given 20% to go past a year. He's at a year and almost 2 months. And now he has his growth underneath his nose, which we know it's cancer, and there's nothing you could do where it's at. Plus, he's 11. So I was thinking, Justine, I'm going to tell a story, so if anybody interrupts me, please interrupt me.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to interrupt myself. Okay, so let's now just do this. Let's go ahead and put our die right here, okay? So there's your card. And it's funny, if I showed you this picture of what this paper should look like, and I should have brought the paper, darn it. This, honestly, when you see this paper, you know, Justine, I wonder if I have this paper. See if I have this paper. It's going to be where I cut things all the way on to the right. But I'm looking for the full thing. When you see this paper has a very, very, very nice, what is this, like a chimney type thing right here. And it was so nice. I debated. I thought we're going to make a bigger card. I didn't know where to cut it. So I finally decided to chop it off, which I hated. But it laid so well that it was the only thing we can do. So I had to chop off this top just to have the window and that shown so this can fit. If we can find the paper, I'll show you, but it was a hard decision. But yeah, let's go ahead and everyone look up and let's go ahead and attach this this die at the end of at the fold end of your card. Now keep looking up. The little pieces, those little edges come to the side, and that one straight edge, that loopy loop goes inside. Inside meaning it's pointing inside to the card. So see, I have these things going facing the fold of the card, those lines, and then the other up. Did you find a piece? Oh, okay, here, and actually we'll be able to tell you the name too.
Lucky Star.
It is Lucky Star. Don't go be buying it anywhere else. We'll have it on our website next week. But here, everyone look up. Here's the paper. Here's the whole paper. And when I saw this, look, that's what I was looking at. I like these words. I like this. And I thought, oh, how do I save that? And I couldn't save it because if I kept that top, look, if I kept that top, then that moon came too far down. And then the whole card looked not balanced at all. So I had to forego that top to get to this. But yeah, that's the sheet of paper it came from. So when I saw that, very rarely do I use this side of a paper, but when I saw this, I knew I wanted to use this, okay? But it is Lucky Star, and we'll have it on our website. Probably by Wednesday, because I'm sure we'll get it in by then. Okay? Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that die cut that's in your plastic bag on your card.
Need to make a bigger card, 12 by 12.
Well, it would be nice to do something like this on a page too, but again, I mean, when you look at that, it just, you had to go there. I don't know if you guys can hear Rooney upstairs. I think some of you probably can. Oh my gosh.
That's Mew?
Yes. Oh, I don't know why they're all barking like this. So, Rooney is barking because she eats a rawhide right now, and she gets those rawhides stuck on the top of the roof of her mouth, and then she barks it out. She'll keep barking and barking and barking until she gets it loose. Oh, just,
I have to go again.
I don't know. Did you hear Andy? He's saying, go ahead, Lemieux.
Or a slimline card you could do with that.
You know what? I tried a slimline card, but it looks silly with the slimline card. I did try a slimline card, but this is so big that it wouldn't fit on the slimline card. And I loved all of this behind that moon. Trust me, I'm telling you, I had Justine pull out a Hallmark card. I had her measuring a Hallmark card. It was crazy. This card probably took me the most on that card base because I struggled with it and struggled with it. I was going to do like a Hallmark big cart. Oh, these sticky specks are near the end. I was going to try to do like one of those big kind of Hallmark cards. You know, those big Hallmark size cards. When I realized that a slimline card wouldn't work. And then I thought I'm just going to cut it. And I cut it and I thought, okay, it doesn't look that bad. Now, you wouldn't even know the difference, but I showed you. So now you're like, ooh, that was pretty.
He's just standing there. I don't know what he wants.
He wants to come down.
Yeah, I know, but he won't move from the top of the stairs.
Did Andy let him out?
Yeah, he drank a lot of water and he said and he went out.
Andy hates us. It's bothering his TV time.
Marion says, can't hear them. My 2 dogs are barking. Did the french fries get delivered?
Oh, you can't make me laugh.
Maybe Andy's hurt and the dogs are Lassie trying to tell you.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's it.
Hi, Lucy.
Andy's hurt.
Andy's down in the well.
That is the funniest thing I've ever heard. They're trying to tell me. Oh, I tell you what, for these dies, those sticky specks are like the best thing for these dies. Oh, great. Now she's down here, and you're going to hear this barking. This right now is Rooney with the bone stuck in her mouth and her throat. So this is what she's going to do until it comes loose.
That never used to happen to her.
No, she's always done that. It was just, well, no, I guess you're right.
Used to make that noise like
No, she's ridiculous. Okay, so look, all of a sudden, boom, doesn't the card base look good already? Everyone tell me if you're there. Oh, sorry.
Other way.
I will.
I love the barkies. What do you do, Kathy? No kidding.
It's ridiculous.
I don't mind it.
Okay, so we all on? Looks like everyone's on.
Go Rooney Tunes.
Oh my God, who was that?
Tammy.
Right. Okay, so it looks much better already, doesn't it? Love it. Okay, so this is Pretty in Pearls, which means this was, well, that doesn't mean anything by the name, but this was an ACA. So for those of you who have the dies and you want to dye these out, you absolutely can. Everybody else, we are going to hand cut them, which is fine too. So if you have the dies, you might be kind of a little bit differently than we are. Nothing wrong with that, because as long as you cut the same, it's going to be okay. So everyone look up. This is your first page. This is our bottom page that we want the entire thing cut out of, okay? So everyone look up. This is the page. It's going to look different on the back, but this is the page that has purple lines. Full image.
A couple people say their dogs keep barking because they're listening to your
Right.
bark.
Well, I think they should be okay. Lemieux has just now got water. He went to the bathroom. Now he hobbled back downstairs. So anyhow, let's all start cutting, and I'll tell you the Lemieux story, which was good and then sad and then good. Okay, so is everybody right now cutting? Oh my gosh, she is crazy. So again, for those of you who have the dies, you can be dyeing those out. But you're just a little bit in front of us, ahead of us. So anyhow, so like I said, Lemieux had this thing on his nose. And because he's in the 20%, you know, he made it to the 20%. He got to the other half of the year with bone cancer, you know, cancer-free. And I know this is cancer in his lip. Took him to the vet 3 months ago when it happened. And the vet said it would be major surgery. And, you know,
Is this the base one?
This is the base. This is the base. Yep.
My hubby always says to Chester, "What is it, boy? Has Timmy fallen in the well again?"
It's hilarious.
Show the back again, please.
Well, no, I'm not going to show you the back because the back is going to be different on everybody's. So this should be very, very easy to pick out, okay? You only have 3 larges. You only have 3 full images, okay? A light purple, a purple, and then one with a purple line through it. You want the one with the purple lines through it. You only have 3 large images. And if I show you the back, it doesn't matter because the back has pictures all around. So my back is probably different from your back. So there's the 2. This is the one that you want, the 3rd large one. Make sense? because if I show you the back may confuse you, only because they're all different, seriously. So anyhow, so I thought if he's in this, you know, and he was doing really, 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 really well. So I thought, okay, I'm going to take him back to MedVet, which is where his oncologist is. And I'm not a dumb person. I know he's 11. I know he has cancer. I'm not asking him for, you know, I want to see if there's anything that could be done. And I told her that. I said, I'm not being unrealistic here, so just tell me what we have. So that was on Monday, and on Monday she said, yes, he doesn't have bone cancer, that we treated that, the leg's gone, everything worked, it was good. But yes, this is skin cancer.
I'll bring it up, Pam. Go on.
Go ahead, tell me.
Well, she said I missed a comment, maybe when I walked away, that a newbie is here saying she didn't know that we were live. There wasn't a live event tonight, so they said maybe you want to mention the Famster Friday schedule for the newbies.
Oh. So, yeah, we are on every single... Well, I shouldn't say that because we weren't on last. There's a couple of Fridays we're not on, but that's few and far between, to be quite honest. But for the most part, we are on every single Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And every other week, we do an official class like this. In the in-between weeks, we do a make-along with Jennifer, which is just crafting along. We all just get together and craft. And you work on whatever you want to work on, and I work on what I want to work on. We may have something special coming up, but I digress. So, yeah, that's what this is. So every Friday at 8 o'clock. And you should be binged. You should be notified when we're live. If we're not, you should go on your Facebook feature and change it so every time we go live, you get binged. And, yeah, that's it. So, anyhow, so it is cancer. It's going to keep growing. It does. It has grown, geez, since April, Justine. It seems like every day it grows. Like every day you could see it and you're like, ugh. And it just keeps growing and growing and growing and getting thicker and thicker. So she said, of course there's surgery. You could get the surgery, but where it's at, they won't get it all. Then he has to go through, 6 rounds of chemo. And I'm like, nah, they told us that a couple months ago. We're not going to do that. Come on, Rooney, knock it off. And she said, but there is another thing that we can do. And I don't even know what it's called, but she said we could put, it's like putting a tattoo on his nose. And she said today, which was Monday, it's going to get really, really, really big and swollen, or red and swollen. And then hopefully by Thursday it should go down. If it goes down, that means it's working, which means I'll see you in 2 months. And I said, you mean to tell me if this works, he could live like 2, 3, 4, 5 months? She goes, quite possibly. She goes, but I'll tell you, it's only a 70% chance that he will. I'm like, oh my God, he already beat the odds. He's in the 20% chance group. I'll take 70% chance all day long. So they put it on him on Monday. We all woke up on Tuesday, and even like Justine ran to the office when we came in. It was down. I mean, it's not gone. It's down. It's instead of thickness of a nickel, it's probably like thickness of a dime.
Right.
And so it went down. And then, okay, hold on. I digress. Let's go ahead. My next layer, folks. My next layer, everyone look up. My next layer, you have a dark, dark purple and kind of a light purple. I do not want the dark purple. I want the light purple, okay? So everyone look, and the back's going to look like that. It has like little things all over the place. Everyone's going to have some form of the constellation. So again, you only have 2 left, the full ones. I don't want the dark purple. I want this light purple, okay? So everyone keep looking up. I want everyone to keep looking up. So this is how I'm going to cut this. And I'll cut this and show you, but I want you to understand because this is pretty easy once you do. I want you to cut this loop and go all the way around the loop. And then you could just go straight across to the next loop and go all the way around and straight across. And why do I say straight across? Because look, I know that this top purple, the next layer, is going to cover up that straight across. So I don't have to go in there and kill myself cutting out all those things. So this loop right here, straight across. Can they see that? Mm-hmm. To the loop right there, straight across, loop right there, because that's straight across we're going to cover. So let me cut right here, and you'll be able to see it a little bit better here too. So anyhow, so Tuesday looked good, Tuesday looked good. Tuesday night, was it Tuesday night? Yeah, Tuesday night about 1 o'clock in the morning, Lemieux threw up. And then he threw up again at 4 o'clock, then he threw up at 6 o'clock. And then he, And then he still wanted to eat, so we did feed him because, why not? And went outside, did his business, and then he threw up again at 1 and again at 4:30. He threw up a total of 5 times. So I of course, called them, and the med vet, and they said, well, the shot does not make him sick, but they also told me at the time to give him Prilosec, if you can believe that, and Benadryl. They said just take him off the Prilosec and Benadryl, and hopefully that'll help. But, I mean, he's, vomited 5 times now in the course of 12 hours. So I took him off that, and he has not vomited for over 24 hours, and he's been eating good and going to the bathroom good, and today he was like a new dog, running every place as much as he does. I mean, just craziness. So he had a good week. Everyone look up if you need to know where you're cutting. There, straight across, there, straight across, there, straight across. So everyone look up and see that.
Don't forget the black marker.
I know I won't. I'm going to do the third one and then do that. Okay, so hopefully this makes sense. Does this make sense that I know that my next layer is going to cover this, so I don't have to go there and cut out all those edges? That'll drive me nuts. Now, for those of you who are using your layering dies, you're going to have that. That's fine. Okay, does everyone see that and understand that? Wait till it's done. Who's ever saying this is stunning?
Nice comment. Man, that's really stuck tonight, dude.
No, he could do this for an hour.
Oh.
I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't know why he's down here doing it. So, yeah, so that was Mewie's week. And then, of course, I'm sick, and I'm trying to get more sleep as I possibly can. I've had to call Robbie now for the last week, and every time I go to do it, something happens. So, of course, Thursday night, I slept for a total of 4 hours, which was not good. 2 hours, and then I had to get up and feed them and let them out, and then went back to bed for another 2 hours. And that was the day I was really wanting to sleep in and try to, get rid of this cold. It's crazy. Crazy, but we love it. Someone's blowing up my phone right now.
I heard that, but I thought it was coming from the TV.
No. Okay, so that's what it should look like. You really are just looking for all the, look up, you really are just looking for all those round edges.
Thanks for the shortcut.
Yep. Okay. So then we're going to go to our third and last one. Not the last one, but our third big one. And let me, again, I'm going to show you on the card what we're going for. And again, for those using your layering dies, you may have different layers, which is fine. But I thought for hand cutting, these would be the better layers to use. Okay.
Damn, you're fast tonight.
I am?
I didn't think you are.
I didn't think so either. I could stop. I'm not stop, but I can slow down.
The bright side is you weren't sleeping on the garage floor.
No, that... You are right, Pam. I wasn't. That was a bright spot.
Yeah, this is the first card, Hope.
This is the first card. Okay, I'll wait. And look, Hope, since we're waiting, look. This is the bottom layer, which you need to cut out. The whole thing. This is the second layer, which we just did loopy-loop, straight across, loopy-loop, straight across. And now we're on the third big layer. That dog is nuts, so. Okay, so everyone look up on my card. So I'm going to show you where to cut. And you can see here too, but we're going to cut here. But Justine, tell me if they can see this. Do you see these little cut ends and these ends right here? I actually went in and cut all those ends right there inside those little rounded pieces. Tell me if you see that, Justine. These little pieces.
Yeah, those little... Yeah,
yes. I am not going to worry about those pieces until this whole thing is cut. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and snip in there. It's much easier to cut this whole piece and just ignore that, go straight through. And then once you're done cutting this whole third piece, we're just going to go in and snip with our scissors. Snip with our scissors. Snip with our scissors. Okay? Okay, so now what we're going to cut is, let me show you. You want this circle. Now, If you don't have a perfect circle, try to have a perfect circle. But if it's not a perfect circle, we're going to put a jewel there, so don't worry about it. So what I'm saying is try to make it a perfect circle. If it's not the end of the world, but just make sure you have enough paper there so we can put a jewel there, because a jewel's going to go there. Is Miss Robbie on with us tonight?
I haven't seen her comment unless she did when I walked away.
She could be on an airplane too.
Karen Plumley says, I haven't been able to breathe for over a week now. The ragweed is horrible here and I'm crazy allergic to it. The worst part is our weather is perfect here, mid-80s.
See, and I think our weather is perfect here. It's like 60s, and oh my God, I love it. Okay, so everyone look up, and I'll hold this up here for about 30 seconds, okay? So everyone look up, and look, my circles aren't perfect, and I don't care because I know a jewel's going to go there. So I'm okay with that. I know I don't have to take time and really, really make sure I'm good with the circles. So, and these are the little guys. See this right here and this right here? Those are the little guys we're going to cut out when we're all done. It's very hard to cut this out and cut those out at the same time. But it's much easier once this whole thing is cut out to just get your scissors in there and go snip, snip, okay? So everyone look up, and you want that big circle, go all the way down to that big circle, go back up to the big circle, bring it all the way down to the other big circle, okay? So everyone see that? I'll keep that up for a couple more seconds. And for those of you who went to Marlboro, I heard Marlboro was a huge success, which makes me very, very, very happy, and I'm sorry you missed that. And actually, in hindsight, I'm almost glad we did, because that's when I got really, really sick. I would have literally spent the weekend in bed. I wouldn't have known how I would have taught the classes. For those of you who are going to go to Schaumburg,
This is Pearls and Pretties.
Right? It is Pearls and Pretties, yep. For those of you who are going to go to Schaumburg, our classes will be up. I wanted them to be up today. They're going to be up sometime this week, for sure, for sure.
April said she got a prescription medicine for her cough and it worked great.
I know, she told me that today. What else did I want to say about that? I guess that was it. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Dottie said, so much fun. We missed you. Woo-hoo,
I heard it
Schaumburg.
was a lot of fun. Yeah, we are looking forward to Schaumburg.
Hi, Courtney.
Schaumburg is going to be me, Justini, and Robbie.
Pat's granddaughter Courtney wants to say hello to me and you.
Well, hello, Courtney. How are you? I hope Courtney is like 12 or under as opposed to like 45. Because we're like, hi, Courtney. How are you today?
Can we see the jewels from today?
Oh, crapola.
You didn't bring them.
I didn't.
Sarah Schrader says, and Sarah.
We're gonna see Sharon in Schaumburg. I don't have the jewels crystallite. I don't. But I can tell you it is my favorite green because it's green, but it's a light green, so you could use it on a lot of things.
Y'all done, Rose?
It's like a light green, and it truly is one of my favorite colors. It's actually one of the colors, probably in my top 3, that I'm extremely disappointed is going away.
Will we be able to purchase the class kits for Schaumburg if we are not able to attend the event live?
Okay, so this is the deal for Schaumburg. Might as well talk about that. We're going to do... Art Anthology has a class that you will not be able to purchase because there's just too much stuff that needs. So Art Anthology is going to have a class, and we're going to do 3 classes. We're going to do a project-based class, which is that book box, and I only think I have 30 of them. So if anything sells out, that would be the only one that sells out. But that's going to be a 4-hour-long class, and that won't be for everybody. But I tell you what, those of you who have taken that from me in the past, it's a fantastic class. So it's project-based. So we're going to have that's class 2, if you count Art Anthology as 1. And then we're going to have a card class. And the card class, I told Brian and Carol that we want to do the card class because it happens to fall when this falls. So it's going to be class 219. So we are going to do the card class live from the classroom in Schaumburg. So the people who are in Schaumburg and buy the class kit, we're going to do that live in front of them. So we're going to have a studio audience. And we might pass along or do some little games with them too, which will be kind of fun. So it'll be the same price. And then you guys still will be able to buy the kit because it'll be done just like here on a Friday night. Did I make that sound right? Did that sound right? So yeah, so we're going to be doing class 219 in Schaumburg, same time, 8 o'clock. We're just going to have the people who buy the class kit in front of us and then all of you guys online.
What does project-based mean?
It is. They should have brought that. You know what? Maybe I'll go online by Sunday because I want to show you the volume card too that's done.
Good evening, Olena.
Yeah, maybe I'll show you. It's maybe I'll come on and show you. I do have the actual project. I don't have well, you know where I sit? If you turn around in one of those shelves, it's not done. It's the boxed up one. It's to the side. You'll see it. It's that book box, all flat wrapped up. And then our fourth class is going to be a page class. And yes, for those of you who are not going to be there, we will not do it live. But for those of you who don't want to be there and you want the page class, you will be able to buy the page class for sure. So the only thing you're not going to be able to buy is that project-based class or our art anthology class. But yes, we will, everything else, yes, yes, yes. Now, I'm going back in. Actually, here, let me show you. It's going to be against the side, right where I sit on that touch thing, against the side, like probably on the last shelf. So that's what you cut out. Everyone look up. And now I'm going in with my scissors. Look up. And I'm just cutting this notch right here and right here. The notch right there and right there. And I haven't cut it yet, but the notch right there and right there. So I'm just going to go put my scissors in there and notch those out. The black case, yeah, it's going to probably be in the third shelf down. So this, Kaisercraft had a bunch of these projects like this, and we bought a ton of these things. And we did a couple of these classes in Expo, the last time, we were allowed to be at Expo on the road. And they went very well. But this happens to be one of my favorite things. Let me see. Oh, okay, so I'll show you this, but don't love the paper because your paper is going to be different, but you're going to be able to choose your paper. And this is not going to be the actual item, but this is what it is. So you get like these flat wood pieces. Everyone look up. These flat wood pieces. And you're actually going to paint, paper, assemble this entire box, and look, it's going to look like this. So it's about that big. How big is that? What do you say, 10 by 8? 10.5 by 8.25. So it looks like that, and it opens up like that, and it has little drawers in there. You can pull out the little drawers, but that's what this is. And this is the one that's going to be limited because I think we only have 60. But we put the hinges on there. It opens up. This is probably one of my favorite classes.
Can you hold up what you're cutting again?
Yep, and if we go online, I could show you that on Sunday. But it is really one of my favorite classes ever. And I do want to do it in Schaumburg. So hopefully we'll get people that are interested. And you do not have to, I'm going to hold this up for whoever needs this. You do not have to do the crop or register to take classes.
So people who are going to be in Schaumburg, they want to know, they don't have to pre-order the kit, they get it in Schaumburg, right?
Well, no, they're going to have to register for the class.
Well, yeah, they register for the class. They don't have to order the kit from you. If they're going to be in Schaumburg and they want to take the class, they can order it there and they don't have to pay any shipping.
Oh, yeah, no. We're going to bring everything. So, yes. Oh, you mean the card kits? Well, that's a good point. No, you're right. We will bring class kits. So, yeah, you don't have to pay shipping. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I didn't think that far ahead, but yeah, you're right.
Can you show the bottom or first layer?
Of what I already cut?
Maybe they're talking about the very first bottom layer, I think. I don't know. Kiro Kisses, what is that? I want that.
Yeah, I'm surprised she's never made that. We taught that a couple times at the store. It's fabulous. I wish I would have brought it now. Look, this is the bottom layer. And then this is a second layer, so I'm not sure if that's what you're asking.
What is Schaumburg? Scrapbook Expo?
No. Schaumburg is the Oak pop-up event. The people who do the Oak event, Brian and Carol, they're doing a pop-up event. And there it's going to be Craft Fancy, Art Anthology, Stamplistic, The Paper Cut, and Scrap That. So 5 of us are going to be there in Schaumburg, and that's a little over a month. And yeah, just remember, guys, you do not have to scrap there to take classes.
Or shop.
Or shop. Yeah, you can come in and do whatever. But for those of you who want to come in and crop, yeah, that's you have that too. We'll lay it all out. Maybe I'll go live on Sunday and show you all that stuff. Because the page is half done. And that you'll like the page. And the page, of course, is Blue Fern Studio paper. It's a Christmas theme, and it's old vintagey. It's very nice. Okay, so now as you guys are continuing to cut, I'm going to take my time because these pieces have a lot of bumps in them, and we're going to outline, okay? So when you're done with that, I am taking my time, and I'm going to outline these.
Silly question. What do we do with Pop Daddy when it's full? Just buy another one?
Well, no. It's funny that who said that?
Donna Spark.
That's fun that you say that, Donna, because this week, one of our posts on Facebook's going to say, show us Pop Dotty, because we want to see how full everyone is. But we haven't gotten that far. I have no idea what you do with Pop Dotty. I think, well, first of all, you got to know that I'm sure Pop Dotty is going to start to have family members for, the New Year's Eve event, and then mid-year cheer again, and New Year's Eve. So Pop Dotty is going to have a family. So what I think I'm going to do, my original thought was I was going to use Pop Dotty and throw the inserts on New Year's Eve when the clock hit midnight, and we'd have black Pop Dots all over the house, which Pop Dotty prevented for the last 6 months. But knowing that I'm the one that's going to have to sweep that up, and I'm proud of Pop Dotty because it's taken me a long time to fill her, I think I'm going to keep Pop Dotty on my crafting shelf. So I think that's where I think that's where Pop Dotty is going to remain. So Pop Dotty is going to have, I don't know if she's going to have a husband or a child. She's going to have something available for New Year's Eve. So I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do with Pop Dotties.
So that box we'll never be doing that for a Friday night class, right?
No. We're going to do something else like that for a Friday night class. Which I already have done by now. But no, that box, literally, they stopped making those 3 years ago, and I literally bought every single one of those boxes, and I have done a couple classes with those, and we are truly done to like the last 30. I hope it's not 24. I really believe it's 30. But it's one of the best things. It's so much fun.
It won't be on the website because...
No.
Are we doing class 218 from Novi?
No. Why, is 218 in Novi? I don't think 218 is in Novi, is it?
No, because it's the 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Next week? Oh.
Hold on. If it is, then we are. Let's see something. Hold on.
Next week is the 3rd.
When's Novi? Is Novi the 7th, 8th, and 9th?
No, it can't be. You're on to September. You want to go to October.
Right. This ends September. That starts October.
Yeah, 7th, 8th, and 9th, I swear, is Novi.
Is Novi the 7th, 8th, and 9th? That's 2 weeks from tonight? Holy tamale.
If she has a red husband, she can have a purple child.
Oh, my God. That is funny.
Husband of Pop Dotty before the kids, someone said.
It just depends what's available. That's the problem.
Dang it, I was going to do it at the next convention. I never got one, said Elizabeth.
Do what? Probably that book box.
I'm assuming, yeah. Novi is 7th, 8th, and 9th, so we are.
Okay, so we have to see how that's going to work. Maybe, Justine, we run out of room at our hotel and people could come do the classes there. You know what I'm saying?
What did you say we do?
Wherever we stay.
Yeah.
We rent out like the ballroom, and if anyone wants to
I see what you're saying.
come sit there, we'll be seeing there will just you and me. Yes, the answer is yes. We're going to be doing class 218 from Novi.
Someone named Pop Dotty's husband, Porky Pops.
Hilarious.
Pop Daddy should have a crafting friend.
Yeah. This is a new marker, I could tell.
Can you please show the cut on the dark purple paper?
Uh-huh. That's what I'm outlining now. Okay. Here's that cut on the dark purple.
Belinda says, you can't use
Look
the
up.
dies to cut this out. My outline die doesn't line up. It's a little smaller than the stamped image unless I don't know what I'm doing.
No, it does. You just have to, it's layering dies are hard. You just have to line up. It's not going to be perfect. Line up the best that you can. It does line up, I promise you. And then once you line up, just go ahead with your black marker and do that and just cut it. I'm not cut it, outline it. Oh my goodness.
Dawn says, heck yes, we'd be there to do the 218 class with you at Novi.
Okay, well, for sure we're doing it at Novi. Maybe we'll have to get oh my God, now I'm even more panicked. I can't believe it's
Cheryl
2 weeks from today.
Says, I'm at the Hyatt connected to the venue. If I can help you with the room, let me know.
Well, Cheryl, if you could get us a room, let me know. There you go. You can help us right there. Actually, that would be good, Cheryl. If you want to look into that, just, it doesn't have to be a huge conference room. I'm sure we're not going to have more than 30 people. That means that we could probably bring them class kits too instead of them paying for shipping.
Lynn says, Tammy says, Pop Daddy.
It's hilarious.
What's Novi?
Novi is traditionally probably one of the biggest, and I don't know about now because of the COVID, but it's always on Mother's Day weekend, but since it's been canceled, it's been pushed back to the fall. And it's probably the biggest show on the market in vendors and in people. Again, not all vendors are going, but it's always the biggest, and it's in Novi, Michigan, always on Mother's Day weekend. Can you get me on the ground? I have my big 5-inch Xyron, please.
Ground where?
On the ground where I craft.
Turn the die a few times until it matches.
Yeah. Whoops.
He scared me because he picked his head up.
Oh my gosh.
Going, dude.
Okay, so at this point, let's take this. I feel like I'm going extremely slow. Are you guys sure that I'm like not going too slow? Oh, Jennifer, that would be awesome if you did. Yeah, we will do 217 together.
And Cheryl Benson said she'll check into it and let you know.
Oh, that's Cheryl who said that?
Cheryl Benson.
Oh, well, she's fantastic. I mean, now I'm like, okay, she really will. That's awesome, Cheryl. Let me know, and let me know if there's a fee and all that, Cheryl. That'd be fantastic. And yeah, I think we'll play additional games with them. Okay. So yeah, it'll be the same, always the same price. But if you're with us when we do these classes, we'll give you we'll play some games.
Some
Okay.
people says caught up. Some says barely keeping up. So far behind. I'm caught up.
Okay.
I thought you were going slow, but
I thought I was going slow too. Okay, so this guy, so whoever needs to see this because I'm going to now adhere this. This guy goes flat against this guy. And make sure you line that up when you line that up. So look at those little things that you cut out. Make sure those line up. So this flat against there. And of course, I'm going to use my 5-inch Xyron, which all of you have by now, I'm sure. Oh, we got to get these on the website too for people who didn't buy those.
Jennifer Tate says, let me know if there's anything I can help with for setting up Novi for class 218.
Well, thank you, Jennifer. I might, but honestly, if Cheryl said she's on it, Cheryl's on it. It's what she does for a living. That's fantastic. I can't believe it's in 2 weeks from now. Now I'm panicked. We gotta put those pages together.
And class 218. Did the 4-inch Xyron ship?
Yes. They all ship this week. There's only a handful of people who... No. If you didn't pay your shipping invoice, we still have it. But other than that, there's only... I think we're down to Jennifer from Bermuda. I think that's the only one that we need to ship. But if you paid your shipping invoice yesterday or today, those haven't shipped. But everything else should have shipped this week. Like our poor Dwayne, our UPS driver. God bless his heart.
Jill Chapman says, I accidentally chose to pick up in the store for my Xyron refills. I'll grab it at Croptoberfest if I can.
Did I send you an invoice, Jill? I don't know if I sent you an invoice or just sent that.
Misty says, Dwayne.
Yeah, Dwayne had a hard week with us.
Elaine says, I think you're slower because I'm up with you. That
Okay,
almost
good.
never happens.
Yeah, because I know I am being slower. Okay, so this whole piece now gets popped up on this piece. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's put pop dots on this.
Chris LaFrance says, I have not gotten an invoice.
Chris LaFrance, every time, please, we have called you and left you a voicemail, and we have emailed you, and I don't know if you're not getting our emails or not, but we need to talk to you about a couple things. And yes, you are one of the two. You and Jennifer, you are one of the two that we need to talk to. So can you email me? Well, we have your number because we left you a voicemail. Can we call you on Sunday? And I say that because Peggy will be in the office. Hold on, I want to cut these. But no, we have tried to reach you a couple times, Chris.
Jill says yes, but not for shipping them. That one just rings a bell that you said, oh, she wouldn't pick that up here. But,
There's a lot of people who did that. I'm cutting these guys in half because I'm going to try to get as much of a pop dot I am underneath that little tabby tab thing because I know I want to make that as strong as I can because I'm going to put a jewel there. So look what I'm doing. I'm cutting my pop dot just to make sure that I could get that as far out there as I can. So I put that jewel on there. It's a little bit more steady. See that?
Janet Bento says, mine was the one that was coming via my shipper to Bermuda.
Correct. Actually, it was Jennifer and Janet. Okay, so there's 7 of you. Let's just say there's 7 of you. Janet, you're on my list of people to call because we finally got everything in. Janet, Jennifer, Lori. Not Lori, Chris. That could be it. That could be the 3. But don't fear, it's not like we forgot about you. It literally just came in this week, and they all just went out.
Use your foam circles.
Oh, for right there. Darn it. Why aren't I using my foam circles there? That would be perfect. That's crazy. Oh my God, I hope we have ice cream. All of a sudden, I'm in the mood for ice cream. I'm never in the mood for ice cream. So when are you going to the casino this week, Justine?
I'm assuming tomorrow night.
Oh, isn't that nice how she doesn't say, I'm not for going to the casino. No, she just says, yeah, you're giving in. You know, normally, last year, to be like, we're not going.
I'm assuming tomorrow. Jill says she got a shipping invoice for all the adhesive she wanted shipped, but not for the 5-inch refills. So you can either send her a shipping notice or an invoice, or she can pick it up at Croptoberfest. And Sheila says, yum, ice cream sounds good to me too.
I know, it does, doesn't it?
Alicia says her adhesives are going to be there Monday.
Awesome.
So dark purple, flat on the light purple.
Correct.
Pop dots to the bottom.
Correct. Correct. Okay. That I feel like I did fast.
Yeah, you put pop dots on fast.
You think?
Yeah. You pull the backs off fast. I mean, compared to me, which I don't do it really, but I'm just saying.
Right.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, when do you pull off pop dots? Look at her. All that noise she makes, now she's rolled up in a little ball sleeping. Mm-hmm. She's done with all her
Someone
daily
says,
festivities.
Can't you just get it out of her mouth for her? Yeah, right.
Yeah. You can't get anything out of Rooney's mouth.
Have all the adhesives have been mailed out then?
Except for a few, yes. And if you haven't paid your shipping invoice, there's probably 25 people who still have not paid their shipping invoice.
Alicia says, ice cream sounds really good. I had an upper endoscopy yesterday and my
Ugh.
throat hurts. Yikes.
I can tell you that the rest of my light chromes, those went out. And the last of our majestic blues will probably go out next Thursday because I just got a shipping notice that they're going to be in on Wednesday. So we're looking good with crystals too.
Elizabeth says, all but 25 people.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it was. But you know what? Out of that 25, I think 4 came in today, or 4 paid today. So
Elena says she wants to kick herself for not getting the 5-inch Xiron
I know.
during the sale.
I know, because that stuff even went up in price.
Claudette says, hopefully I am not on that list of people.
She is. Actually, she is. Claudette, you are on that list. And how I know that because I remember saying, I wonder why Claudette's on this list. So I don't know if you're not getting our invoices, but yes, I sent you a PayPal invoice a couple days ago, Claudette. And it was to pay for the shipping.
Linda Hendrickson said, I took my grandson for ice cream earlier. Yum.
And we worked on the birthday club this week. And there's 3 people who we had to reach out for because their birthdays weren't included. So that should hopefully be going out soon, too.
Claudette says she did not get any invoice.
Then, Claudette, do me a favor. I want you to call the store, talk to Peggy tomorrow. She knows how much you owe. Just give her your credit card because we've sent you the invoice twice now. And if you're not getting it, something's happening. So if you could do that, that'd be fantastic.
What about the glitter dots? Are they still back ordered?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think Holland has a problem. They're coming in from Holland. This is going to end up being popped up, guys. So let's go ahead and pop those up. And I am going to get my circles out.
Claudette's going to send you an email with an email with an alternative email address.
I can't do that, Claudette, because I have to send it to the same exact email that you made your purchase through PayPal, or as PayPal will not stand behind. I don't have any circles. PayPal won't stand behind the purchase. So if you could call Peggy, that would be great. Or if you want us to give us your number, we'll call you. We can do that too. But it has to be the same exact invoice or the same exact PayPal address. I can't switch that up.
Russell Koopman says, I plan to make a few cards to bring to Schnauzerwien in Georgia in a month. I love the stamp I purchased from you.
Good. Schnauzering. What the heck is
Isn't
that?
it the Schnauzer thing with the dogs?
Oh, yes.
I just had a fudgesicle. I love fudgesicles. I dip them in peanut butter.
Oh, my God. You do?
Oh, God, those good.
Just teeny.
Dottie said I just had pumpkin ice cream. I like pumpkin stuff, but I don't think I like pumpkin ice cream. I don't know.
I need my strips here.
Olena says, I'll bring the staff some Honey Hut ice cream during Croptober.
Oh, I love that's the best.
Love it. Lucy, is it too late to order one? I'm having trouble with my email.
Too late to order a kit? No.
I don't know what they're...
If you're meaning a kit, no, because we had to go and we actually had to make these more kits twice.
Claudette says she'll call Peggy and change it on PayPal so it never happens again.
Perfect. That's awesome. And I'm sorry to be such a pain, but that's a PayPal rule. PayPal changed a lot of things. Like even after the first of the year, we were able to, if you guys had to cancel an order because you ordered twice or hit something. Where the heck are my strips? Darn it. Hit something. I don't even have my strips. This is ridiculous. PayPal now charges us a cancellation fee. So if we have to refund you for any reason, even if you made a mistake and you just wanted to cancel, they charge us now a cancellation fee. I mean, it's now like a true Visa MasterCard. They hit you with that stuff all over the place, those fees.
April took her dad and uncle out for Mexican food tonight.
Nice.
I remember the last time I went to a Mexican restaurant. I haven't been to many restaurants because of COVID, but...
So I'm not putting this on the card. I'm just putting my Pop Dots on here, guys. I feel bad for Peggy because I think she wanted one of these class kits or bought it, and I don't think she has it.
Misty Fear says not a fam of PP at all.
What's PP? PP.
Unless it was gonna be peanut butter.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, you have a cold. You're sick. Dark purple flat on the light purple.
Yes.
So the whole thing gets popped up?
Yes, and that's, yes, I'm not going to put it on my card, but that's what I'm doing right now.
We didn't know what PP was. PayPal.
Oh. It's funny.
Oh boy, both of us. Everybody's like PayPal. We're like, no. We're like,
Yeah, I really, really like PayPal, but then they just got, you know, they got what I hope we never get. They just got big and cocky because now they charge for cancellations. They charge for everything. They charge for absolutely everything.
Okay, Abigail says, thank you. The invoice went to my husband's PayPal. If there are 2 invoices there with different dates, I only need to pay one?
Right, because that means we, like I said, a month ago-ish, we sent out everyone's PayPal invoice. And if you didn't pay it, and there's like about 80 of you that didn't pay it, we had to go back this week and resend them out because for some reason you guys didn't get it. So yes, if you're looking at 2 shipping invoices, that is right. You only have to pay one. Good, that means it's down to like 20 of them. If she pays that.
Some people said bless you.
Oh, well, thank you. Sorry, guys. It's funny because I'm really on everything right now, so I don't cough and haven't sneezed a lot. That's the first time I sneezed. Okay, this card is taking forever and a day. Okay, so now let's lay these out because everyone seems to be having a... We have 4 little guys, okay? So let's do... Boom. A boom. What am I missing here? 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's do... Okay, you have 4 little guys. One's blue and purple. The other ones look like this. So everyone look up. One has that purple line drawn through it. That purple line one's going to be one for this top right here. So put down that purple line one. So I want the other one. And it's going to be purple on the back. So this is the one that I want.
Mary Sparks says, I use PayPal but I pay PayPal at the time I use it. I don't get a separate invoice from you. That was just for adhesive week that's going to happen, right?
Yeah, that's adhesive week. For those of you who bought now, pay for shipping later, we had to send out PayPal invoices because you wanted to combine shipping, so we had to send you an invoice through PayPal to pay for the shipping. That's what that is. So if you bought more than 1 week with that buy now, ship later, we had to send you a PayPal invoice, and you have to pay that shipping now so we could ship that to you. And yes, I'm going to show you what I'm cutting here. Just give me a hot second.
Abigail said, it's done. Sorry, we were in Hawaii when it was first
That's okay.
sent.
And Abigail, that's good because I know that you haven't paid yours because you're the first one on that list. So that's awesome. That'll go out on Monday for sure.
Still love Square, Cash App, Square POS, Register, and Invoices. I just now received my adhesive week order. Yay!
Yep.
And Power of Suggestion, now eating an ice cream sandwich.
I know. That's what I want, but I don't think we have those. Okay, so everyone look up. This is what you're cutting, and this is the best way to show you is just look. So I'll hold that there. Get your piece out. Look at your piece, and look to see what I cut right there, okay? I can't believe in 2 weeks we're going to be in Novi.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that quick.
Either did I. Now I know why everyone's panicking. What did Claudette say? Did she fired or no?
Just changed my email and PayPal for you, and when I went into my account, I could see the invoice.
Perfect. Perfect.
Ellen says, I got 2 to 3 orders this week.
A lot of you got a lot of orders because a lot of back orders went out.
That's fine, Claudette. My puppy just climbed under my chair.
Yeah, a lot of back orders went out. I want to say Naomi Campus is a campus.
Campos.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think she was the winner because she had adhesive, she had a web order, and she had a couple back orders. I think you had 4 or 5 packages coming this week. And I know when you guys get these packages on the same day, you're like, oh, they should have combined this to save on shipping. Honestly, guys, you have no idea how many packages we ship out. It is it's next to impossible to stop that process, to go back and add things together. It is ridiculous. Well, again, $6,000 worth of shipping this week. A little over $6,000.
Sheila says, you are such an awesome teacher. I love how you have us look up to see what to do.
Well, because I know you're all looking down, because I teach too much and in a classroom. You're all looking down and hurrying up or going to the next step. So this is what I found, and I think this is a key, and I don't know why a lot of other teachers don't say this. If you took a class from me, if you take classes from me, in person, I do this a lot too. I'll say, I need 15 seconds of your time, because if I tell you 15 seconds, it's much easier for adults to say, okay, I have an end and a beginning, or I have a beginning and end time, so I can do that, so I could really tell you what I need to do in my 15 or 30 seconds. If I just say, listen to me, you listen to the first thing I say, and then go on and do the second thing that I say, and then you're not hearing the second thing I say, which is just as important. Okay, so that's what this is.
Crystal metallic blue should be going out next Thursday, right?
Yeah, because we're getting it on Wednesday. And then that should be it for, the 3-pack crystals on order. We still have back order crystals. Those are being counted as we speak. Like our jewel counters have been in almost every single day for the last week.
Naomi says,
we're really rocking.
Haven't seen any of them yet, seriously. But seriously, you need to put a sticker on the outside of the package saying, congratulations, you won.
Okay, you know what? That is funny. We probably should. Okay, so the next one I'm going to do, no, let's do this one. The next one I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the same exact way. So same way, no, stop. This, you cut this. Then the next one, the next 2 are going to be the same exact way. So it's going to be the brown piece with the purple line through it, and then the purple-looking piece, not the blue-looking piece, the purple-looking piece. If you can't tell a difference, it does not matter. Who cares? Pick whichever one you see is blue and purple, okay? But this one, you're going to cut these 2 the same way. Now, let me show you how I want you to cut these. And again, if you don't cut them this way, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Let me see how I cut them.
Do you know if any black diamond Allura came in yet?
It did, and they were just counted. They just need to be labeled. I think Peggy is going to label those on Sunday. Peggy's actually going to work on Sunday. So yes, I believe all the Lauras are now in.
Valerie says, I still have a bunch of back orders. A couple are from March.
We know. Please don't email us. We know.
I think you are one of the best teachers ever.
Well, that's awesome.
Claudette, paid her invoice. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Claudette. That'll go out on Monday for sure.
Adhesive week notices haven't been getting here, says Lucy.
I can honestly say everyone except for one person has got a tracking number with adhesive week. So I would check to see if it's going into spam, or because we use stamps.com, your provider could be stopping it thinking it's an outside spam company. And I'm going to show you what I'm cutting here once I loop this out. Again, if you cut this differently than I'm doing, it's okay. So here I'm going to show you 2 things. This is how you're cutting this out. And then how I'm cutting out there is the same way you're going to cut out of that piece. Okay, which is the purple looking piece. So everyone look up.
Blue or purple, did you say?
Purple. So this is how we're cutting this. Everyone look up. And then you're going to do the same cut on this, which is purple. You want the blue for the last one.
Valerie says she's been good and hasn't sent you any emails about it.
She has been good. And I think you have some stuff coming to you. There's a lot of people that forgot that we even owed them like chrome, and all those went out today. What happens, and we really appreciate you guys wanting to know where your stuff is. We get it. But what happens most of the time is that we're like in the process of doing something, and when you stop and ask for your orders, it really takes time to dig, to dig it up because there's a couple places we have to look. So that's it. That's why I always say just trust the process.
What's on the back of the purple one?
Let me see if, yeah, it's just that on the back of the purple.
Wendy says, it turns out my internet company won't accept mass emails.
Yep.
It doesn't even go to my spam box. Had this problem somewhere
Correct.
else and they explained the problem.
Yep, it's true. It's very, very, very true. So when people don't get their emails, they tend to yell at us, and we have to take it. And, yeah, no, a lot of email companies stop that. And there's nothing we can do about that. Just like when the mail leaves our hands and you guys want to know, oh, there's, you know, can you look into this or do this? Honestly, once the mail leaves our hands, there is nothing we can do. I wish we can control the post office. I truly do.
Sandy McFarland says, I borrowed your look up when I do Copic classes and credited you, of course.
Isn't it perfect? Sandy, seriously, isn't that like the best thing? And you get their attention. I'm telling you now, take it a step further. And because if you're giving like more than one instruction, tell them how long you want them to listen to you for. And you'll see a world of difference there too.
I've seen the process firsthand, so I understand. This is from Misty. I wish other people could understand that too.
Right. Misty does understand. Yeah, it's crazy. And we're not complaining. We love it. We love every bit of it. Okay, so there's my one piece done. So now I'm going to go to that purple piece. I'm going to cut the same thing out of my purple piece. Speaking of Misty, I can tell you, but don't overwhelm us with when. We will give you the information. We will give you the information enough time. But we are doing Misty. What's that Friday? Give me that Friday. I think it's, well, I don't know. I think it's November 3rd. But give me the Friday, Misty.
November 3rd would be
Okay.
in the middle of a week.
So, oh, it is?
Because October 31st is Sunday from the end of crop. So that'll be Wednesday, so maybe it's the 5th.
I don't know. Wendy.
In Texas, Sandy says in Texas we say works like a horse. A hose horse. I think in Texas.
You're funny. Misty should be giving that Friday date any second now. Or maybe not.
April Kunzelman says our non-for-profit had the same hosting company as a company that was doing legit spamming, and as a result, all our emails going out got marked as spam.
Yep, it's horrible.
Even though our two companies had nothing in common except our web email hosting, we had to change hosting companies to get it resolved, and it is November 5th.
November 5th. Okay, so you guys can mark this on your calendar. November 5th is a formal class. November 5th, can you hand me that bag? November 5th is going to be the official date. No, right here of those tins.
Oh, yeah.
November 5th, we have Misty flying in here, and November 5th is going to be when we do these things. And you'll have enough time to order and what to order and everything.
Next Friday is not November 5th.
No, next Friday is not November 5th. This is what we're going to be doing on November 5th. So Misty's going to be here live in person with me. Yay. Justine, you don't even have to be here. Unless you want to make one to the side. But
Day off for me.
Oh, God. So we're going to tell you what you need. And these tins are cheap. If you guys have jewels, great. But we'll tell you everything that you need for this class. But November 5th is when we're doing these tins. Okay? And we'll give you more information on that, trust us, but that is when that's going to happen, November 5th, which is an official class date.
Novi is October 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Yeah, Novi is like 2 weeks from today, which I don't think I realized it was 2 weeks from today. Thank God there's Elizabeth, because she'll be packing all that.
Wow, love those tins.
Yeah, and we'll show you that. It's the process. We're doing the process of our blinged up Pop Dotty. So look up if you haven't seen Blinged Up Pop Dotty. But this is the same process, which you could after we do those tins, you could definitely do Pop Dotty. But she has close to 4,000 crystals on her. Look at her, and even her glasses are jeweled up. So it's the same process.
It's going to be Lynn Perryman's birthday.
So once we, Lynn Perryman.
Sarah says, oh, just found a stocking stuffer for my daughter and daughter.
You're absolutely right.
Cute.
Yep, you're absolutely right. Uh-huh. And in my mind, I hear Linda Carruthers saying, oh, now I'm going to have to make a dozen of those, too.
Michelle Cochran says, next taste test should be Hershey Kisses. There's a new flavor, hot cocoa. It's good.
We have to buy some Allie's chocolates pretty soon.
Ooh, can't wait for the tins. Yay, I can't wait to go to Novi.
Well, we hope to see you in Novi.
Cool, it can be a birthday gift to myself.
It can be a birthday gift.
Marsha Herman says she's taking Bill's wax class.
You're going to love, first of all, you're going to love Bill, number one. Number two, you're going to love his wax class. Absolutely going to love it. And I got to tell you, Bill is technically retired. He's coming out of retirement just to do Novi. So if you've not taken a class from Bill, this is like the last time to take a class with Bill. And he's fantastic. He's really a good instructor. I love him to pieces. Okay, so the last one's going to be blue. And again, let me show you up here. Everyone look up. I don't care how you cut it, but I just kind of like looped it off here. Loop, 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 loop all the way around. So let me show you what I did here. Kind of like cut off those lobster claws.
Linda Carruthers said, did my tags make it?
Oh, that's right. First of all, you guys are nuts. Nuts. Yes, Linda, they did. We have 2 people's tags already. Can you believe that?
I knew we got one. I don't know.
Yeah, no, Linda's, hers came this week. It's that big white box upstairs.
Can we have the option of using diamond dots instead of crystals on the tins?
You can do whatever you want to do. And I say that because we don't give you, hold on. Did I go too far down? Hold on. We don't give you codes, meaning if you buy our class kit, great, you watch along and do our class kit. If you don't buy our class kit, that's okay. You can sit here and watch along with us. So you can use whatever you want to use. That's totally up to you. We're going to teach you, and you guys can do it. Now, I'm not going to say it's not going to look as sparkly. And I would recommend if you don't want to use Swarovski crystals, Justine, can you have me 2 of those small ones in there? You're going to have a choice of the size tins that you have. And there is a smaller tin that you can use, which, of course, has a lot less Swarovski crystals on it. But I would recommend, I'm sorry, and look up, guys, that's the last piece I'm cutting. I would recommend, could you take that out? I would recommend at least doing one with Swarovski crystals because there is a world of difference. So look, this, or you could do like this little guy. This little guy has a lot less crystals, but I'm telling you, there's nothing like a Swarovski crystal. And look how small this is. Watch, I won't be able to open it. Look how cute and small. I love it. Whoops. So, yeah, you could use whatever you want. And we're going to teach you either way. But I would say, yeah, you want this.
Lynn Benson said it's a good thing for the Tooth Fairy.
Oh, that is a good thing for the Tooth Fairy. Actually, it's probably too expensive for the Tooth Fairy.
Sorry to miss Mega Mead. Hubby had surgery Tuesday. Need to be home with him. Oh, we understand,
Well, that's
Sue.
totally understand that. Is that Sue Featherline?
Sue Plosky, Plosky, Anne Marie, when are our tags for the swap due?
No. Linda and I forgot who else. I think it was Donna. I think it was Linda and Donna. Tags are due like the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. We're talking about the 2 people who are, although I know somebody else who's actually working on their tags now, right, too. Yeah, we're talking about our overachievers.
Okay, the tins. Is it going to be a class kit that includes the tin and crystals?
Well, what it's going to be is we're going to say, for example, this is what it's going to be, because you have to have a couple different mediums. So it's going to be the medium and the tin of your choice. That's what you're going to buy. Then we're going to tell you you need X amount of these size crystals. So if you have crystals at home, fantastic. If you don't, then you'll buy your colors of the crystals that you want. That makes sense? So yeah, the class per se is going to be very cheap because those tins are a couple dollars. So the tins and the medium you're going to have to buy is, to do it. and then we'll tell you how many crystals you need. Okay, so there's that.
My first Mega Meet. Can't wait, said Lisa.
Oh, that's fun.
Naomi says, for the tags, I'm trying to use what I already have so they won't be identical. Is it okay?
Yes, they do not have to be identical. Justine, have you started your tags yet?
No. The small one is a cute size pill box.
It is. It's a cute size pill box. It's a cute size, I don't know, coin box. It's a cute size. What else can you put in there? You can put in little trinkets. You could put more jewels in there. You can put, it's too small for a gift card. You could put jewelry in there, although I don't know if I'd want to put my jewelry in there overnight. I don't know.
What do you mean by medium?
You have to have a medium for the jewel to get, we're going to use a medium, an adhesive, a glue, to adhere that to the box.
Ann Ralston said snuff.
Ugh.
Earrings, Altoids, jewelry, M&Ms.
Yeah.
M&Ms.
Oh my God, not me.
Several people said they already started their tags.
I
Can
know.
we still sign up for the tags?
You don't have to sign up. That's the beautiful thing. You don't have to sign up for the tags. The only thing you have to do is just make sure we have the tags by the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And if you want to know the rules, send us an email. We'll send you the one sheet. Justine, what time is it? I feel like we have been on for 5 hours.
9:30.
Well, we're right there.
Pill box, yep. Someone said that. Put cough drops in it.
Yeah, you could put, there's a lot of things you could do. It's just one of those cute little things. But I'm excited because Misty will be here. It was funny because it was one of those light bulb moments where I'm like, okay, how do we get her on air? How do we get on air? How do we do this together so we can see and I can do and she can do? And then I finally said, oh my God, I could probably fly here for like everything, like $200. Let's just do that. So I asked her just the other day, I'm like, do you think? She's like, yes. So I'm excited.
Helen says she's using the scraps from the last Oak class with Wintertide to make her tags.
Nice. Can't wait to see him. Yeah, so that'll be fun. And of course, Rooney, her buddy, can't wait to see her.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see here. Those 4 layers, they all get popped up on here. So we're going to pop up all these layers on here, except for this guy. Everyone look up. This guy is going to be thin popped right up here. But don't put that on until we put this big medallion on, okay? So don't do anything with this, but when we get to this, this is going to be thin popped, okay? But all 3 of these layers are all popped up on here. So you go ahead and you can start using your pop dots and let's get those popped.
As an Altoids tin?
The bigger one, yes. Isn't that the same size of an Altoid tin?
I guess. I never buy Altoids, but it looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like the bigger one, yes.
Misty says, Rooney.
Bruni still owes Misty a shirt. The only reason why she hasn't bought one yet is because Misty said I have a one-of-a-kind Runified shirt. Look at her. I wish to God you guys could see her right now. She's like just curled up, sleeping. She's done all her activities for the day.
You never curls up. He's always laying long, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. That's what Goldens do. Can you believe how good he's being today? I mean, not that he's a bad dog. I'm just saying that the way he walks and gets up and runs. People don't think this dog runs, but I'm telling you, when you take him outside sometimes,
Yeah.
he runs.
What kind of adhesive for the bling boxes?
Not going to talk about that, guys. We'll talk about that once we release everything, okay? It's just, if we tell you, then it just becomes too much. And what is it? You got to get it. We'll have it all together as a kit. And again, if you already have it at home, that you could choose whatever you have at home too. That's fine. We're just going to use stuff that's been tried and tested.
We wish we could see all of you.
You will one day.
Have you ever talked to that guy since he came
Well,
back?
yes, I have.
Okay.
Remember, he wants me to buy that other thing, and I
Oh,
I don't want to buy that other thing because I think the $400 piece of equipment we have here should be working. Okay, so let's pop them all up.
how's Rooney's nose doing?
Rooney's nose is actually doing really well, and I only say that because it was really, 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 really bad. So she went and she's on not a steroid, but she got, her Apoquil wasn't working. So they gave her a shot, and she's on Apoquil and something else now. So that's helping her allergies, and I think helping her nose a little bit. She's just, her nose is just going to have to get salve on it, you know, every day preferably.
Hi, Diane. Diane Kurtz just got home. We'll do this card tomorrow, but looking forward to doing the second one.
Perfect.
And Anne loves the kit idea. It's itchy.
Okay, well this part went fast. Maybe I will come on Saturday. Sunday. Maybe I will come on Sunday, guys, and show you the projects. I'm gonna put that as a goal. And then class 218 will probably be done by Monday. And you read your options, because we will have an option of buy now and take to Schaumburg. It's exciting, Justine.
Very.
Have to bring Pop Daddy. Okay, so I'm ready to put this on my card. Now, I want you to put this on your card. Everyone look up. Look at my card. I want, and I think this is what you guys like so much about this card, you like this moon. So try to keep as much of that moon showing as possible. So if you look at my card, look, it's not touching, but it's almost touching here and almost touching here. So it's almost touching to the side, to the right, and to the bottom. So when you go to here, this big piece, which is popped, make sure it almost touches the side here and almost touches the side there. Okay, and then that way you're going to have a bunch of your big moon left.
Deb Fisher says Hugo, who was the foster I got right after Spring Bling, was adopted.
Oh, that's nice.
And Diane Kurtz says, we give our dog Apoquil too, but also use coconut oil, either on his food or rubbing it in on the area of skin that is dry. His nose gets dry and it has helped.
Coconut oil. Right now he uses, what is it? It's Aquaphor.
Alicia says, woohoo, just called my boyfriend. I'm getting taco time for dinner. So much better than Taco Bell. Sorry, y'all Taco Bell lovers.
So funny.
Do you mean buy now and bring to Novi for the next card class? Yes.
I do mean that. What did I say?
I thought you said 218, so I thought you said it right. I don't know.
But yes, that's what I mean. But if that's the case, you have to come to class, meaning we're not going to be standing like in that thing and you're like, well, where's my class kit? Because it'll be packed up, you know, and in the class, well, no, it'll be packed up and yeah, no, it'll, oh my God, I'm so confused. Yeah, I guess it's going to be, yeah, because we can't have it at Novi or at that center, so it'll be in a hotel. Hopefully Cheryl will be able to come up with something. That'd be awesome.
Can you give me the order of the small layers again, please?
The order of the small layers. Well, if you've cut them, go in that order. And then they all get popped. But if you haven't cut them, the bottom one is brown, followed by the purple, and then the top one is blue.
Sarah Schrader says, I went to a weekend scrapbook retreat. I didn't take Pop Dottie with me. It was heartbreaking through all my Dottie food away.
That's very heartbreaking. How could you not have taken Pop Dottie?
Anna says, allergies have been horrible. We had to take my son's dog Oreo to the vet today. Poor thing. He kept having really long coughing fits. His eyes are all yucky with brown tears. Vet said his allergies put him on medication. Poor baby.
Yeah, no, Rooney has always been on medication this time of the year. I mean, it's hard for her to walk on the grass. She walks on the grass like this, and she lifts her paws up like that. Okay. Looky look, that's beautiful.
Dawn says, got it. We're excited about being able to do class in person that night.
Good.
We are too.
Well, and that'll be good because that'll give us an idea on how many people are actually going to be there. Whoops. Darn it.
Coconut oil is great for everyone.
Okay, now if you have thin Pop Dots, do thin on these, on this guy that's going on top. If you don't have thin Pop Dots, I'd rather regular Pop Dots instead of flat. So what are you guys doing on Sunday?
1 to 4, I'll be on the couch watching the Browns.
Oh, that's right.
And then my mom's having dinner Sunday.
Who does the Browns play?
Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
I couldn't think. It took me a minute. Because I know the starting quarterback is going to be his first time starting an NFL game. He was the Ohio State quarterback from last year. So that should be cool.
Okay.
Show the upper layers again, please.
The upper layers. I don't know what that means. So here's that. And then that's going to go there.
I think they're talking about the small ones.
Yeah, all popped. Be a little bit more specific so I could show you more or better.
Pam, come on.
What'd she say?
Go Bears.
I love Pop Dottie. I mean, seriously, remember how they used to fly like all over the
Yes.
place?
Yes.
This is like the best thing ever that we stumbled onto by accident.
I'm just teasing Pam.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Uh-oh, I feel a
Someone
cough coming
says
on.
the 3 layers below the top they wanted to see again.
So the very, very bottom one, the one that's against the card, is going to be brown.
Yes, Wendy, it gets recorded. You can watch it anytime.
Followed by the light purple. Followed by the dark purple.
Tammy says, I can't wait for Pop Daddy.
That's funny. Okay. So whoever keeps asking, it's hard to see on my card. That's the problem. So that bottom layer is that tan one. It's the same paper as this with the purple line through it. And then the light purple and then the dark purple. Okay, so on these jewels, you want to open up the jewels that have the amethyst, purple-looking jewels. Oh, and let me show you. Okay, so everyone look up and you see your card because it's done right now. So here is your traditional, what we use most of the time. Oh, and we're using it up on this top one. Are we using it both places? No. Hold on. Nope, we're just using the 7mm on this top one. So here's the 7mm there. Okay. And here it is right here. Let me move it up here because we are going to put a 7mm there. Okay, there's that. And here is the 8.5mm. Because you guys wanted to see a difference. That may be overkill there. Oh, it's not though. Look how cool that looks. There's your 8.5 size. And then if I move it here, let's move it to the top here. Yeah, see how cool? It's bigger. It's bigger and it's beautiful. Yeah, look. Okay, so that's at 8.5. Look how nice that looks. God, that's a honker. Look at that. That's great. So there's a difference on there. So you guys want to see the difference, so I kept those out to show you.
Karen Plumley said she took Pop Dottie to CKC in San Marcos and she was a hit. So many questions about her.
I know. It's fantastic.
Sue says, I use my mug from New Year's Eve every morning for my coffee.
I love that. It's a good mug. I use it every now and then at the office. Right now it has Micron pens in it.
Helen's watching the Cardinals game. Pop Dottie is great. Are they popped on the card?
Yes. Both.
What about Deep Purple?
What's the question?
It was, and it says, I don't know what you were talking about. I didn't read the comment, but there's a laughing emoji after it, so that looks awesome. Nice.
Boy, there is a lot of jewels on here. Oh my God. Oh, you know what? This one did have a lot of jewels. My jewel counters rocked it.
Take the Pop Dot back off the card.
I did. I see
I
it.
already have New Year's Eve paid for. It's my Christmas present for my mom. She wants to start shopping soon, so I told her that's all I want.
That's very nice.
I'm going to be in trouble. Go anybody beat the Browns. I hate Baker Mayfield. I may never get out of the doghouse. Chris LaFrance.
Why does she hate Baker Mayfield? First of all, I will say that I don't think Baker Mayfield is any good. I don't think he's the key to the kingdom. I don't think he's the key to the Browns. I think he's an average quarterback at best. I know Justine likes him a lot.
Well, I don't think he's like a Hall of Fame quarterback, but I like him. I think he's going to get better every year.
And how long has he been playing for us?
3 years? 2 years?
I thought it was 3.
I think this is the third one, I think. Is there a paper that has actually circles that represent the difference between 7 and 6 millimeter and so on and so forth?
I'm sure there is. If you Googled it, I'm sure you could see that. Do I have it? No.
I sorted the jewels for this card before class. There were so many.
A lot of people sort the jewels before class, which is probably a good idea, as long as you don't lose them.
And then Benson just finished a cup of coffee in her mug. It's still there, bottom left of the medallion.
It's not. I took it off. It was right there.
I don't see any.
I know. I took it off.
Maybe your screen's frozen.
Holy vey. There's a ton of crystals on this card. What was I thinking? Did you hear her snoring?
Mm-hmm.
Does everybody else hear her snoring?
I feel like I want to start sneezing now.
I know. I feel like I'm going to start coughing. That'll be the fastest way to end this video. So I'll try to get that email up tonight, guys, with that new crystal. Not new, but that. And I promise, that's the last one. But again, I just can't pass up these deals, because it'll never happen again. I actually have to reach out to 2 people who I haven't heard from, who we don't know if they're seeing these emails or not. Okay, jeez. Okay, here we go. Where's my glossy? Okay, let's do easy first. The big one, the 7mm one, that's gonna go in the middle of your top. This top, this single guy right up here. So the big one goes there.
Linda Kashui says, wait a little, please.
I can't. You could always do jewels later. Jewels are easy to do later. Okay, let's do the amethyst. The amethyst is easy to place. Everyone look up. And seriously, if you're still cutting, you can do jewels later. Jewels are much easier to do later. Amethyst is going to go right here, not in the dark purple, but on that lighter purple right there. Right below those little, like, you know, loopy loops that we cut. Okay, so those are the amethyst right there.
If someone wants to do the 7mm AB and the new crystal deal to ship together, can they email you?
At this point, probably. It won't ship out immediately, but yes.
Chris LaFrance said this is such a beautiful card.
Yeah, this is where it's going to come to life, guys. And I know we're probably going to lose half of you on the second card. Which is fine because it's exactly like this card. And again, does anyone hear Rooney? We're going to be quiet for a second. Tell me if you hear her snoring.
Sounds like a person.
She's so loud.
She said, thanks, no need to ship right away. Yes. Some windy. Wanda says no. Is it 8.5mm going to be on sale for a while? I gotta wait for payday.
I have a feeling we're gonna overbuy them because I really like them for class jewels and we're really getting a good deal. So yes, I will probably keep that link up at least for, I would say 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah.
No one can hear her except one person.
Okay. Okay, so the other, let's just do all these colored jewels. The other colored jewels is going to be that purple. What color is that? Is that purple velvet? Let me see what color that purple is. Provence lavender, maybe? Provence lavender, 4mm. So everyone look up. The Provence lavender, 4mm, they're going to go right here. Right here. Those are your light purples right there, right there. I wanted to bring some purple into that brown piece. So they're going to go inside right there. Okay.
What time's Oak tomorrow? 1:30?
Yeah. Look at the class kit right there, but I'm pretty sure it's 1:30.
I thought that was your head I was stepping on. Yeah, 1:30. It's the cords. Okay, you're okay. Good boy.
Jeez, that was my stomach.
I heard that. They probably heard that.
They probably did.
That's louder than the snores. Jenny.
Okay. Okay, so browns. Let's do the browns next so we get down to just our crystals. So everyone look up. Browns I have right here on the tips of these.
Alicia heard that.
So those where your browns are going to go. This is a nice card. No one's going to send out this card. I got to go take Jules back up to the warehouse tonight.
Someone come and count in the morning?
Yeah, tomorrow at 10.
Was anybody counting tonight?
No. They're doing classes.
Ah, duh. have to sign off. See you tomorrow. I'll let you know what I find out about the meeting room for Novi.
Oh, good, thanks.
Happy weekend and hope everyone feels better soon. Have a good weekend, Cheryl. What color is brown? Someone says, what browns?
Oh, it's not brown. It's black diamond. It looks brown, but it's black diamond.
Carolyn says, I'm going to send this to my mom since her assisted living is back on lockdown.
Oh, where do you live?
Elaine says, I will send this out. That's why I got 2 kits.
A lot of people got 2 kits. They're going to think that you're so good at, not that you're not, at cards. It's fantastic. Okay, so now we're left with 3 sizes of crystal, 3, 4, and 5. So let's do the 5 millimeter. Everyone look up. 5 millimeter, I want 2 right here, 1 right there, 1 right there. Where's right there? If you look at your die, there's 2 places in your die that's like kind of thicker. I want them in there. So 1 right here, 1 right here. Then the other ones I want to go, not your lower layer, but the one up, right in those holes I talked to you about. Right at the end, right there, right there. But again, not the bottom level, the second from the bottom level, right there all the way around. So let's go ahead and put those 5 millimeters there.
Do you have more of these kits?
We do. We do. We actually made more twice. Which was crazy. It was. We've sold more kits of this one than we have in any other kit. And it's such an easy card. It's taken a while, I could see that, but it's an easy card.
She said she lives in Maryland, but a person on her floor got it, so they stopped visits. They are all vaccinated. They didn't have much until lately.
Got it.
Show the last one again.
Where the last jewel goes? The 5 millimeter? Or the black diamond?
Sorry, I'm slow. Which layer is thin popped?
This one right here, the single layer top right.
She said yes. So I'm assuming
yes to what?
I'm assuming 5 millimeter. Someone else says, where do the 5 millimeters go?
Let's see, I would assume that she means black diamond. When you guys ask questions, if you could be more specific, in a classroom it's where we could see it's much easier, but if you could be more specific, because we don't know where you are. So here we go, black diamonds are going right here, at the end of these things right here. On that brown, those are your black diamonds. The 5 millimeter, I want one right here, and one right here. There's 2 darker places right there. And then I want them on those tips, not on your bottom layer, on the second from the bottom layer, on those purples all the way around. 5 millimeter.
Misty said this card is gorgeous.
It is pretty fun.
It's because it's purple, says Sandy.
Okay, so the other 5 millimeter is going to go, I don't know. Oh, I do see it. Okay, so the other 5 millimeter jewels are going to go, everyone look up. They're going to go right here between the amethyst and the black diamond, right there, 5 millimeter. Between the amethyst and the black diamond, right there on the purple. Amethyst, black diamond, right there on the purple. So those are where the remaining 5 millimeter jewels are going to go. Yeah, there is a lot of jewels on here. I think first of all, it's called Pearls and Pretties, so it should have a lot of jewels. But I think since we were only doing 2 cards, that's why I used a lot of jewels. Oh, see what I did? I just put them in the wrong spot. Very easy to do. I just put the glue in the wrong spot, the glossy accent, so I immediately just wiped it off with my finger. And then the last one goes smack dab in the center of, or smack dab in the center. And we're going to put some small 3mm around it. So that last 5mm, the last crystal big one you have, put it right in the center. Because then we're going to put some 3mm around it. Okay? So that's going to go right smack dab in the middle of that center. And that's going to look strange right now because it's so much space, but we're going to put some 3mm in there.
Melissa's a little bit behind. She'd like to know where the amethysts go again.
Here, let me pull this out.
And is there a reason you do 3 gems at a time instead of more?
Yes, because the glossy accents dries very quickly. Look up, amethyst goes right here.
Jacqueline, it is not on the website yet.
What, the paper?
Yes. Center big medallion.
I don't know. The medallion is not centered for sure. It's more close to the right and the
Maybe
bottom.
you were saying where something else goes, and she was answering it.
Okay. So now the 4mm, which is going to be the middle guys, and this is the only place these go. Look up. The 4mm are going to go right here. On the purple, right there. All the way around. Okay.
Melissa said, sorry, I meant lavender.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Is there a Provence lavender on this card?
Oh, purple?
Yes.
Provence lavender goes right here. On the brown. In that crevice.
Lorraine says, I am working on designing my tags. Anyone else feel like your creativities does not measure up?
No. Trust me, everyone has no. Don't feel like that. If you feel like that, walk away and come back because that'll help your mojo.
Yeah, Elaine, just do what you can. Finish up another time.
What'd she say? She's too tired?
No, she has arthritis.
Oh.
And she only can cut so much, and then she has to...
Yeah, you're fine. Okay. So now we're left with all our 3mm. So this is going to be easy. We're going to fill these in. So let me show you where I have the 3mm. And then I'll re-say it again. But here we go. We got 3 rows of 3mm. Ready? Right here at the bottom. All the way around. Then right here. Second from the top all the way around. And then I want you to put them right here on these tips right there all the way around. And then we should have some left. And I'll go back to that in a second.
Are we getting any sneak peeks tonight?
No, because they're not done. The only thing I did last night was something for the Paper Wizard event and the volume event. So the volume card is done. But I don't want to show you the volume card because then everyone will want the volume card. And it's not going to be on the website and probably until Monday. Probably until Monday. Because we're not going to get the paper till Wednesday. And if you are not putting these jewels where I'm putting these jewels, as long as you're consistent, it's all that matters on these cards. Be consistent and you're golden. And you could see on this little guy where these goes because there's a natural circle right there for these.
What is the Paper Wizard event?
The Paper Wizard, they do an online class like Oak. It's really geared towards scrapbookers. But we're going to be doing a card with them. And are we going to be making extra cards? All I'm going to say is yes. So everybody else could read between the lines.
Is Paper Wizard the one that you had to buy a whole box of stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that you asking or is that somebody
No,
asking?
that's me asking. When is it?
November.
Oh.
Okay, everyone had to have heard that.
This card took 2 hours.
I know. We'll do everything until the jewels on the next one. Whoops.
Well, I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying, he said that was such an easy card. It took a long time to do.
It is an easy card. I told you, I felt like I was cutting very slow in the beginning. I know, half the people agree with that. The other half are like, no, God, no.
You should maybe remind the newbies that this is available to replay, especially for jewel placement.
Yep, it is. And you just did. So all our videos are saved. And you could watch them over and over and over and over and over again. And a lot of people do. A lot of people who leave us tonight will watch them tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to show you again where those 3mm go. So if you're still doing that, everyone look up. I'll show you again, okay? So here I got the 3mm. Let me use my black right there at the end of that bottom layer all the way around. And then I have them right here. And then I have them in the natural dots right there. And then lastly, I'm going to put them right here in these little dots around the circle. Just right there in those dots. Okay. And it is alive.
Where did the 19 5mm crystals go again?
If you guys are behind on crystals, the best thing to do is take notes. Take notes right here on your color sheet. Okay, because that's going to help you. But the 5mm crystals, who asked?
Sarah.
Sarah, 5mm crystals right here and right here. 5mm are on the dark purple right here all the way around. And then they go in between the black diamond and the amethyst right there, still in the purple, between those two all the way around. Then you're going to have one left over, which is going to go right smack dab in the middle of the main flower.
Elaine says, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get all my oak cards done tomorrow. Not much fussy cutting.
I know. Nope, you're right. You should be able to get them all done. Who was that, Elaine?
Yeah, the one that says she has arthritis.
Elaine, how many kits did you buy tomorrow for oak? Although there's not a lot of vendors. I think there's only 6. And I don't know how many are actually doing kits.
Wanda says, I still have 8 3mm left.
Are you putting them, look, right here. I'm doing 8 3mm right here. Are you putting them in the middle right here, around that 5mm center?
Elaine has 5 kits.
She does?
Yes.
Then she must have bought them all. Who said that, Vonda?
Yes.
Vonda, are you putting them right here? In the center? If not, did you put them on this guy up here? Because that's where the last ones are going to go, right there in the center.
She said, oops, forgot that one.
Good. Was that Vonda?
Yeah. Are you teaching tomorrow's? Oh, we're on at 1:30 Eastern time tomorrow.
Okay, so then the middle, instead of putting the big honker one in there, it didn't fill up that entire space. That's why I put just the 5mm in there with the 3mm around there, because I think it just looked better. Almost look like a diamond ring where you got that big honker one and the smaller ones next to it. Yeah, but there you go.
Joyce Williams says, that's how I found you, the Paper Wizard event. These designs are usually out of my comfort zone, but you explained so well.
Oh, good. Well, who said that, Joyce?
Yes.
Joyce, are you, did you buy a kit and are you doing that with us? I hope so.
This card is so heavy. Love it.
It is heavy. Have you felt that? It is heavy. Well, the whole class kit was heavy. Yeah. So that's it, guys. That's it for that one. And I do want to start the next one, the blue one, although it's like the same exact cut, the same exact everything. So we'll do the entire blue one until we get to the jewels. And the jewels on this one, I did use those 7mm jewels. You know I had to do that in here. So are we good here? Can we wrap this up or put that to the side?
Scotch Bonnets. I love this card.
I know. They all do.
You got a great lady stinker.
Yeah, it is pretty. It's pretty. I don't know if it's like the best card I ever did, according to you guys who bought so many, but you're not so, you're crazy, but I love it. And here's our blue one. Again, from the same paper line, which, what did we say it was?
Well, I'm not going to. He always has to watch trying to get it
I know, he's so awesome. So cool.
The, what was it? Star? No, Star. It says,
No?
yeah, Lucky. No.
No. Lucky.
I think it's Lucky Star.
I think so too.
I said I was going to say Star Stripe. I don't know why. Hi, Nat Crafter. I wanted to say hi. It's Robbie.
Oh, Robbie, where are you? I've been asking for you. Are you, when are you leaving, Robbie? Can I have some tea?
Elaine said she bought one for herself, and the others are for her daughters and daughter-in-law for Christmas. Oh. That's why she
See you tomorrow, Donna. Got it. Thank you.
Sorry, now. Joyce says, yes, it's going to be a wedding card for
that's
a
nice.
coworker. Her color is
Oh my God, I don't know how you're going to give it away. You are a better person than me, Joyce.
Alice says, I was trying to cut back, but I have to order this now.
That's funny, Alice. You don't. If you don't, just walk away. Shut us off. You really don't. Okay, can I start card 2? Oh, I just got a whiff of paper. Love that smell. Okay, card 2 again, opening up from right to left. There's your front right there, just like that. So you go ahead and adhere that. I'm assuming that could go on.
Rob is in Vegas.
Robbie right now is in Vegas?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Robbie, we have got to talk this week. Weekend. I will call you tomorrow.
Vonda says, I'm so glad I have thousands of Crystal 4 and 5. I don't have to stress about the one I dropped.
Oh, that's the worst.
And Hope says, oh, the paper smell favorite.
I know it is. Justine thinks we're nuts.
Yeah.
You can't smell it or you just don't think it smells good.
Well, I don't smell it right now, but when you open like all the other paper, I smell it, but I don't like, ooh. It's just
Oh, there's nothing like paper smell. Justine. New paper pack smell. Oh. When is the Raiders game this weekend, Justine?
Raiders?
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming Sunday. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what time or anything, but
I'm surprised they flew out today.
she said okay. Oh, was it? Oh, no.
Okay. So I'm assuming I could go on, right? Everyone's ready? We're good? We're good?
Paper smell the best.
It is
Smells
the
great.
best.
Oh.
Justine, it is the best.
Uh-oh, someone's getting ready for night-night.
It must be a little after 10.
10:13.
That's late for him. He's not going to take her out, but he has to.
Robbie says she's just hanging out in the hotel room. I'm not going to the game.
Oh. She's not hanging out in no hotel room. Sure. That's like saying Justine's gonna hang out in the hotel room in Vegas. What the? She's not hanging out in no hotel room.
Well, who's going to the game then?
Okay. Again, we have 3 pieces. Oh, this piece. Let's talk about this piece. You have a blank piece in here, guys. So everyone find your blank piece. You have a blank piece. This was just an extra piece that we were going to throw away. Instead of throwing it away, I said, ooh, let's give it to the fansters because they may want to put it on the inside of their card. So you could cut that down, put that on the inside of your card that way or that way. And that could be a little inside thing that you could write on. I think I like that. Cut that down on the top. So yeah, so this, that doesn't have anything on it. This was just extra sheet from what we cut apart. Instead of pitching it, we're just giving it to you. You could throw it away. I don't care. But yeah, I thought maybe you could put it on the inside. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, so you could stick that on the inside. Okay, so you have 3 big pieces. I think this is the easiest way to do this. So 3 big pieces in front of you. One has a bunch of different colors on it. One is more, oh, what would you say that color is? It's not
like
blue, it's more teal, yeah. And then you have a blue one, okay? So the very, very bottom one that we're going to cut everything out of is the colorful one. So this is the colorful one that we're going to cut the entire image out of. So the one that has all those colors on it, that's the one the entire image gets cut out of. And we're cutting the same exact layers, guys. I didn't change anything up. I wanted to make it nice and easy. So we're cutting the same exact layers. Everything is the same. So if you guys wanted to jump ahead and do that, you can do that. What were you watching, Andy?
Nothing, I was asleep.
Oh. Are you golfing tomorrow?
No,
Oh. What are you doing tomorrow?
nothing. Come on, Rooney.
Really?
Yeah. Let's go, Rooney.
I find that odd.
Roots.
Let's go.
Get going, Rooney.
And she don't have to go.
No, she does have to go.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
She's down here sleeping very hard.
Let's go. Okay, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Jesus, what'd you do?
He whines like that all the time. I think she just farted. That's why he said that.
Well, he was going up the stairs very slow, like his leg is hurting.
Yeah, it is. It's that sciatica.
Is Andy watching the Ryder Cup? Andy
No.
Got out of the well?
Andy got out of the well. Andy still has his sciatic nerve problem, and I tell you what, I could just kill him because that's all he does is just like that. That's all he does all day long, until he goes to play golf. And he goes to play golf, all of a sudden he's miraculously feeling pretty good every single time. So you hear him again? So you hear him upstairs? Mm-hmm. It's funny how he could get better when he has to go golf. I can't believe he's going to be home all day tomorrow. Like you have room to talk. So is everybody making their, or at least starting their second card with us?
No, when he's home all day, like on a Saturday, he just watches TV all
That's
day.
all he'll do. He'll sit on the couch and watch TV all day long, or probably come down here and fall asleep and watch TV on the new TV, and then he'll tell me that he doesn't watch a lot of TV. Yet that's the only thing he does every night.
Carrie says selective pain.
Yep, it is. I am glad that Lemieux went out because now he could stay down here all night.
Yeah, Oak is recorded, Cynthia. Definitely.
Yep. It's all recorded. Now this I feel like I'm coming faster.
Now, like when Rooney just went out, he gets a treat like when he comes in? Yeah.
Yeah, he just got one, but Lemieux won't because he's not going to walk back down here.
Ew, poor thing.
And she's probably going to stay upstairs now on her pad because she'll be by herself. No one will bother her.
Nope.
I'm shocked. Jeez.
Rudy wants to join the party, right, honey? Friends, you join the party?
She's nuts.
She looked over here to see where Mew is, and then she got up.
No, she just wanted to make sure that Lemieux didn't get an extra bone or anything.
No.
Yes.
Just checking on her brother.
Yeah, no, to make sure that she didn't get anything. Okay, so now the second one is going to be the lightest one. I'm going to say, boy, let's see here. Yeah, now the second one is going to be the blue one. The next layer is the blue one. Yeah, and the tealy one is going to be the third one. So the second layer is going to be the blue one, not the teal looking one, for a lack of a better name. And remember, on the second one, guys, just like we did in the first one, you just want to do that loop, like that rainbow loop, and then go straight across. Did Robbie respond back to us? We said there's no way, she's just sitting in the room.
She just said LOL.
Yeah, exactly. She acts like we don't know her. So again,
Does
you're
it have flowers on the back?
the second one. Well, no, the second one is actually here. So I'm not going to show you the backs of these because the backs are really different on everybody's because this is 12 by 12 paper.
She said never mind, by the way.
Oh,
If you want to order a second 217, should we order from Facebook or wait until you add it to the website?
wait until we add to the website, which I'll do tonight, because I'll put out that email about the 8.5 crystals too. So yeah, I might as well just wait. And you know, wait till you get $75 worth of an order because then it ships for free. And it's not like we're going to sell out of them. We made 50 extra, so we're going to be good. Yeah, the crystals alone are worth the price of the class. So really, is everybody, just take a second, is Scotch Bonnets, which I believe that's Karen, isn't that Karen? Do you know which paper I'm on right now? I just don't want to show you the back because it's just all different. And if I show you the back, it's going to actually be more confusing. What happened there? Our screen just went blank, guys, so if you're talking to us or answering me, there we go.
Back up. Please hold up the layer you're cutting now, please.
Here you go.
Tammy, yep, crafting.
And so then the last one is going to be that teal looking one. And I believe, yeah, again, I don't want to show you the back because it's all, everyone's is going to be different. And again, the same exact cut that we did on the first one. And just to remind you, I will, let me cut like 2 loops, and then I'll show it to you. But this is the one that we're going to cut the entire image out, and then we're going to go back in and snip out those middle pieces. So let me just cut a couple and then I'll show you.
Tammy McCoy says, this is a beautiful kit. I was also wondering about buying a second one. I can think of so many people who would love these, but not sure that I can part with them if I only have one kit.
Correct. That's my problem. No one gets a card from me because I can hardly, I don't ever send my cards. For those of you who send your cards, you seriously are a better person than I. Boy, that is my stomach.
that was Rooney.
Is Miss Cherie still on with us? If she is, a shout out to Ed in the background, who I'm sure is listening to us. We'll see them next month.
She says, "Oh yes."
That's exciting, and we'll see them next month too. Which is exciting to me.
Yes. I thought it was my stomach, Robbie said. Yes, Ed loves your voice. Oh, God.
Exactly.
Eddie's voice? What's wrong, Ed?
It's like saying you like Justine's laugh. Everyone likes your laugh, Justine. Okay, so here, reminder of those people who forgot already what I cut on layer 3. And remember, this is where we're going to go in and snip those little ends when we're done cutting them out. So everyone look up if you need a little reminder. Am I frozen?
Says, when my mother died...
I think I'm frozen there. Hold on, there we go.
When do we get to the comments?
Double click on that. There you go.
When my mother died, I gave one to each sibling with a family photo inside. Ooh.
That's nice. That's very nice.
I can't stand when you hear your voice.
Okay, Ed just said he likes my voice. Now you just said
No,
I can't
I'm
stand
saying
when I hear your voice.
My voice, like you hear your own voice.
Oh.
Yeah. Tammy says, well, I messed that up, but I can fix it. Carolyn says, my question is, do you always use 12 by 12 cut down to 6 by 6, or do you prefer to use 6 by 6 papers, but just use 12 by 12 for this class? I feel I have trouble when I do my own cards. I have trouble sometimes with the color not showing when I pick out the papers and then assemble, that I lose shades that I think are going to show more than they do. I didn't know the size of paper may be affected, or it's just practice. I'm not sure I'm being clear.
Yes, you're being actually perfectly clear. And first of all, it's both. I use 6 by 6 and 12 by 12. For class kits, I tend to go normally 12 by 12 because we print them for you instead of stamp them for you. But no, when I'm doing my own card, I could go either. In fact, most of the time I take 12 by 12 and cut it down to 6 by 6, so I have 6 by 6 squares. That's the majority of what all my paper is, cut down paper is 6 by 6. But it's a good question because, like, even if you look at this, you may look at this and say, wow, this top and this here, that is very, 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 very similar to one another. So when I look at that, you can see a faint difference, but when you pop it up, you could see a difference. Not huge, but you could see a bigger difference. Just like here, the ones that I'm cutting now and the one that we just got through cutting, this one is almost identical in color. Even though I made it flat, it almost is identical in color, but it's off just enough that you can see a little bit of a difference. So yeah, so that does happen to me too, but if it's not horrible, I just keep going with it. Because there is a difference.
April Kunzelman says when she was 8 to 10 years old, she got her first real watercolor kit. It was cards. She loved how they turned out. Unfortunately, so did her mom. She took them to send to my grandma. I was heartbroken.
That's, I would be heartbroken too, but that's a good story.
Pam Herman said, I sent one of these cards out last week for the first time. I was okay sending it because it went to my very best friend for her birthday. She understands and appreciates handmade crafted gifts. She loved it, of course.
Did she? Isn't it funny when you give these cards to somebody, their response is normally like, oh my God, you made this? It's almost kind of insulting because you're like, well, yeah, I did make it. It's the crystal. Remember, did I ask you or did I ask my mom if I gave you a card how long you would keep this?
You didn't ask me. I kept the sequence card.
You did keep the sequence card. But you didn't keep the book that I made you.
Oh, I do have that somewhere. I just don't know where it is.
Yeah, you need to get your hands on that because I'm sure it's not as good as it should be. I'm sure it's when I was a new crafter and I thought I was all that in a bag of chips.
I don't think you did it crafting. I think you just, I don't know. I have no idea where it is.
Okay, so now I'm going to do what we just did before. I'm going to outline, and then I'm going to layer that up. And then go into my 3 small pieces. Yeah, you got to find that. Look in your dining room.
Oh, it's not in there.
Justine's dining room is a catch-all for everything.
It's quiet.
It is quiet.
Even Rudy stopped snoring.
I like it because I'm not coughing.
Seeing you. Looks like he's sleeping, but his eyes are open.
Isn't that funny that he has to be this close to me?
That's funny. My dad does the same thing. When my husband was mixing up the ground beef to make hamburgers earlier, he was out, he changed the oil, then he came in, got cleaned up, and then Maze is laying like, I'm on the couch and he's laying on the little blanket that he always lays on. Ollie came in at the kitchen counter. Maze went right over to the, the rug on the floor in front of the sink and laid right there because Ollie is there. Like he follows him every little place he goes like that. My daughter thought I die cut all the pieces. When I told her I hand cut them, she was shocked and impressed. That's from Karen Plumley.
That's good.
Robbie says my kitchen table is a catch-all. I think everybody has a catch-all except Jennifer. Well, this table is a catch-all.
Yeah, but I would never have this in my main house.
Jenny, don't knock people.
I'm not knocking people, but do you think my house is cluttered?
No.
That's a no, like, oh, no. My house, hands down, is not cluttered.
Lorraine says, I have a stamp that says, this card was made by hand for you. If you choose to throw it away, those same hands will make a doll in your image and stick needles in its butt. Oh my gosh. Christine, I had colored pencils, a Thomas Kincaid stamp for a card, and sent it to a lady. She honestly thought it was a picture.
It's hilarious. That's fun, though.
Jill says, sure love these colors. Steph says, my whole house is the catch-all.
Yeah, I don't like clutter. We don't have clutter around our house. Now, that's not to say that my house is not dusty. My house is dusty and a little bit on the dirty side, but that's one thing my house has never had is clutter. Now, my stamp room is cluttery. The table that I work on is cluttery, but there's not much really anything else that's cluttery. Okay. I forgot to cut out those little notches, so now I'm going to go back and outline. Thank God for the outline, because this layer actually looks like a child did it. My dogs are going to be so upset I have to go back to that warehouse.
Like, you don't take them with you now, do you?
No, I'm going to shut the doors down here, so...
Oh, they have to stay in the basement by themselves?
Well, I'm going to. If not, then I have to, put Rooney away, and Lemieux will come upstairs just to have to come back downstairs.
Now, when you open the door, Rooney's going to be sitting right out behind
Correct.
this door? I don't.
She might be, or Lemieux might be too.
What is the name of the pen you use to outline?
Mono Twin marker. Mono Twin. This one's a brand new one, too. It is so black.
It is because you are never there, LOL. Bless your heart, you sound very congested still.
I am, but I'm so much better.
She might never be here, but Mew is with her everywhere she goes.
Yeah, Lemieux is with me everywhere I go. He really, 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 really is. I'm not kidding. He is. Okay, so this goes through this. Right now, you know, Mom is at home saying, well, I need to get one of those sticker makers.
How many Pop Dots do I need to pack to get one of those?
But Linda, who she's crafting with, has one.
Uh-oh.
So maybe they're using that together.
That'd be awesome.
Justine, all this time, look at her.
Mm-hmm, I see.
All this time that I craft, like, you really have no interest in saying, like, oh, let me try one?
No.
You really don't? Like, not even a... Well, what made you want to do that one card? Just because you need a card for your mom?
If Justine was any kind of friend, she'd drop those crystals off for you.
Oh, I have to pull them. And actually, to be quite honest with you, who said that?
Elizabeth Schlosser.
Well, actually, Elizabeth, and you know this, and this is the one thing about Justine, which it amazes me because I would never do this and I am not this person. If I asked Justine to drop them off at the warehouse, she absolutely would drop them off at the warehouse. I know you
But
would.
I figured and it did cross my mind to say that, but I know how you already got to pull. You got to do it. So
I got
know
to pull
you-
them. Plus,
Correct.
there's a whole box of crystals I got to put in my trunk, too.
Good thought, Elizabeth.
But no, Justine is somebody who does that all the time. Like if I need to, drop something off at my mom's house, she'll just do that. She doesn't mind doing things like that. I think it's because she has nothing else to do in her life.
What the heck is that? That is mean. Holy moly.
I just gave you a nice compliment.
Because I have nothing else to do in my life. That's...
Well, you know what I'm saying. I didn't mean it like that. That was kind of a joke, but...
I get it.
Okay, so whoever said, look, the colors are somewhat the same, those are somewhat the same. But I'm still going with it because there's enough different hues in that I'm still going to go with it. And I did. But no, Justine absolutely would do that. She's a good bird.
Uh-oh, we're doing the, that Frozen thing again. It goes out there. Shots fired, Jenny. Yeah, Robbie, thank you.
That's not true.
Now who's the mean girl?
Okay. Not me, for sure.
Well, that sounded pretty mean.
I just gave you a compliment.
Followed by a mean girl. Jenny, you know you're kidding.
Don't even know what the heck I said anymore. Why is Robbie still in the room? Who goes to Vegas and sits in a room?
Oh, that's funny.
It's hilarious. Trust me, if Beth knew...
Good night, Debbie.
If Beth knew where I lived, I'd have her pick them up at my house tomorrow. So the warehouse got windows today. Still needs a door and cement and plumbing and electricity. Sadly, now we hear the target date is December 1st. Maybe it'll be November, who knows. We so need the room, it's ridiculous.
I'll gamble later. Still run down from the third dose.
Oh,
When did you get it, Robbie?
Monday.
Oh, today's Friday. Wow.
Wouldn't you love to be in a casino hotel room right now?
No, I'd rather be a fan for Friday.
Okay. Just think of how much money you're... although, last week you won. You have...
Good.
You did. You want to tell everybody what you won? Why
I
not?
only won a couple hundred.
I thought you won $600.
Oh no, when did I win? Oh, that was in Tennessee. That's why you went to Tennessee. I won that last week.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, 4 weeks ago was when you won $600. Last week you won $400.
Well, 300 because 100 was mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, she's the luckiest person out there.
Mono twin black marker is the outline marker. I'm looking on the website, right?
Yes. And you still don't consider yourself lucky.
No, because I won 2 times, and now for the next 20 times I go, I won't win a penny. That's how it always goes.
I should write a grid. I should do the grid. Because I bet you that's not true.
It is true.
That's why we should do a grid, because I think you would
Okay.
see that that's not true. Even Andy said that when I told him that last week. He's like, my God, I would just like to come home even.
So would I.
No, you come home ahead all the time.
Okay, we can even ask Robbie, because she's been gambling with us every time she's here, and I'm the only one that's always out first is me. And you guys are still playing.
Okay, so 3 times. Even when we
That's
went to
not true.
Edison, Spring Bling Edison, you won there.
Spring Bling Edison, what's that?
Didn't we stop someplace? At a Spring Bling? Where were we headed that we stopped?
Youngstown, yeah. That was $100. Is it right? Where is it? Good night, Sheila.
You honestly don't think that you're more lucky than not lucky.
Justine, can you come to Chicago? I need my luck to turn.
Right. That doesn't help. Trust me, that
Karen
doesn't
told
help.
me- I forgot to read earlier, because I think you were talking. She won 2 times this week at bingo. By
That's
the way.
awesome. Did she win a lot of money?
She didn't disclose that portion. Just said she won twice.
She doesn't have a friend that blows it for her? Not blows it, but tells how much she made? Not made, won. Where are you guys going to go tomorrow?
Oh, I didn't talk to anybody. Linda Turpinin says, I had some friends that kept a log and they never or rarely were ahead, but due to COVID haven't been back.
Well, I'm not sure she's ahead. I wouldn't say that.
Oh, no way I'm ahead.
Right. I definitely
No.
wouldn't say that. But I mean, if you look at it, I bet you she's doing a lot better than the normal person.
Jennifer Talton says, you save the backs? She must not know what Pop Dotty is.
Yeah, she must not know what Pop Dotty is. We save all Fansters save the back. And it's not that we actually are saving the back as much as that it's easier to stick it in Pop Dotty. That's what her name is, Pop Dotty.
Belinda says, I have to ask because you know how OCD I am. Have you tried cutting this with the dies? For me, the 3 big
Yes.
ones will not line up, but the 4 smaller pieces are perfect.
Yes, I have. In fact, we did it in one of our spring blings. This is up here.
And Karen said she won 400 at bingo. Sweet.
Oh, that is very nice.
Yeah. You looking for pearls and pretty?
I am.
Isn't that pearls and pretty?
Where?
Right there. All that stuff hanging on it.
Yes, but that is not. Oh, did I die cut that?
That's the only pearls and other pearls and pretty one I see on the wall.
I think I did die cut that. Yeah, because this was a make-it thing here.
Oh, that's a pearls and pretty over there.
Where?
Very top right. With the rainbow paper
Oh, we
behind
did
it.
that together, didn't we? We did that
I
together as a
think
make
so.
and take, and that was, yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is a Pearls and Pretties. Look up, and this was die cut. And actually this has,
What?
what?
Beverly Hero, last night I won $12,355
Where?
on an 88-cent bet with free play because it was my birthday month. I still can't believe it. Lots of craft supplies. I don't feel guilty about buying now.
I wouldn't feel guilty at
What?
all. That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. See if you can grab that card, but I would hook it from there.
Gotcha.
And I have
wasn't expecting to read that.
I have another Pearls and Pretties. Hold on, that I know we cut with a die cut because we did this. Oh, forget it. You can't reach
I
it.
can read it.
Okay. And I know we did this because we did this on a make along. Yeah, this was. Yeah, in fact, I think Justine die cut this.
Probably.
Look, this was die cut, and we did this together. So that's another Pearls and Pretties.
Jennifer says, why is it called Pop Dotty?
I don't know, because that's its name, Pop Dotty. Because she collects the back of Pop Dots. Okay, so let's go on, and we have 3 left.
Do only certain crystals come in 7mm?
No, a lot of them do. There's most colors, but it's very centers. You want to be, crystally be, white. You don't want dark centers. Dark centers never look good. As much as you think they look good, they really don't look good. Okay, so now you have the 3 again. So the next layer is going to be that layer that has a bunch of like flowers and different things on it. Then the top layer is going to be the one that has, it's blue. It's just blue. No, it's not. It's that teal color. And the middle one is going to be the blue one. Okay? And again, if you mix those two up, the top layer and the middle layer, that is okay. I promise it's okay.
Raylene says, I have Pearls and Pretties. I'm using it to make my tags for the exchange. I had trouble lining up the bottom die. I had to turn it and find where it matched perfectly.
Yeah. That I could see. But Raylene, after you cut it cut right, correct? So who is that? Karen? Who's having the problem? I know she probably wants to kill me. Who's having the problem with the Pearls and Pretties die?
Belinda Waters.
Yeah, Belinda, just keep turning that die until it looks perfect. It is supposed to be symmetrical, but sometimes when it goes through the process of the rubber stamp imprint and then the die, it could be off by a hair, and that could be what's driving you nuts. So keep turning, but those 2 cards I just showed you, we're done with the die cuts.
Is there a specific size that tags need to be for the tag exchange?
Nope. Some will do small tags, some will do very, very, very large, elaborate tags.
And when does Birthday Club start?
Hopefully you'll get the information this week. You're supposed to get it last week, and I laid everything out on the grid, and there's 3 people that I didn't have birthdays for, so I had to email them. And they emailed us back, and we got the information so I could finish that up. I know.
You poor thing.
You know, I am not getting him a haircut or a bath. I had a dream that I got him a bath, and the following day he died. So I just do not want to go get. I don't want him to go get a bath. I know. I do want to take him up though, so that she could cut that hair in between his legs, or between his paws. So there's that one that I'm cutting right now, guys. In case you forgot that. Belinda Waters. I wish I was with Belinda Waters because I know how frustrating she's getting right now.
She said it's more than a hair off.
Yeah, see, I know her.
Can you show this cut again?
Yep.
Lee Wilkins says, make a hinge die outline template.
She could do that too. That's much easier. Okay, look up if you want to see. Haley Wilkins, I think that we owe you the 5-inch adhesive runner still. I'm pretty sure that was not in your box your husband picked up. Is Robbie still with us?
I think so.
Hey, Robbie, you did not, I don't think you ordered those 7mm crystals. And tonight we're going to release those 8.5mm crystals. You may want to jump on that.
Belinda said, wish you were here too because I'm in tears.
I know you are, Belinda. Stop. Belinda, I want you to stop. I know you so well, and I know that you're getting so frustrated. Just stop, stop, stop. Just hand cut that, okay? I'm going to try to work with you this weekend.
Lee says, bring it to Cruptoberfest.
Well, that's easier said than done. I could probably get it to the store.
Belinda says, I did make an outline template, and any way I turn it, it doesn't line up.
I really wish I was there to help her. Just hand cut right now, or cut that one piece, okay? Because I know you're getting frustrated, and I don't want you to get frustrated.
Robbie says you were supposed to invoice her for them.
I was? Ouch, I invoiced everybody.
This phone is so weird in your basement. Like a minute ago, nothing showed on my screen except, it says only emergency calls can be made, like nothing showed up, and then all of a sudden it hits the Wi-Fi again and stuff shows up. It's weird.
Is Barbara Gavinow on here? Is Beth Paws on here?
I didn't see Beth. I know Kathy Gavinow was on earlier. Gallinow, I said Gav. I didn't have
Catherine. I want to know if General Hospital was good today.
Beth pauses. Yes, busy cutting.
You guys, Beth Paws, she's our newer jewel counter who's doing fantastic. She's the one that's like working like 5, 6, 7 days a week.
Beth says General Hospital's so-so.
Oh, who said that?
Beth pause. And Misty says, show what you are cutting, please.
Oh, I will. Let me just finish this last loop. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to outline. Oh, no, I got one more thing. If you want to cut a different layer on this, guys, you're more than welcome to cut a different layer. Oh, no.
Good night, Claudette.
Good night, Claudette. Who's texting you, Justine?
Nobody. It's not text. It's just like Facebook things coming up. But every volume is on silent, so I don't know why it's still making noise like that. Give me a cough. When did we get our vaccinations? April?
I was going to say April.
May, June, July, August, September. So 6 months is October for us, but we're not approved yet for boosters.
I don't think they're going to approve us.
Oh, eventually they will.
You think?
Oh, yeah. Have to. I think they're just trying... I mean, I don't know. My guess is they're trying to collect data to see how, how much what do you call it? The antibodies are, like after so much time, Could we see the last one up close?
Yep. There you go.
Are all these popped again?
Yep. Yep, same exact thing. They're all popped.
How is the new website coming along?
Actually, the new website is coming along very, 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 very well. Elizabeth is kicking ass on it.
It is, Lorraine. Where can I find the 9/11 Oak video? I wasn't able to watch it live.
So you have to go to the Oak Facebook page. And what I would do is I would type in Stamplistic in the search field or Jennington, my last name. And it should pull up all the videos. But you have to go to the Oak Facebook page to do that. And that'll be there.
Thank you. Have a wonderful night. I'm going to eat dinner and see you all at Oak. Good night, Alicia.
Good night. Her husband must have
Valerie
came
says
home with the
Christina President
tacos.
to collect more data before the FDA will approve the third vaccine for everyone. Ginny Dar says, awesome, thanks.
I can't believe you can't smell that Vicks. Do you not have a good smeller?
I don't know. Just don't smell it. Everybody knows this stuff. Husband said I'm sick.
You never get sick. I don't know. It's right
I
because
was
you eat
just sick
so
a
well.
couple weeks ago. Don't you remember?
No.
Yes.
No. Somebody even said you were sick. When were you sick?
A couple weeks ago. I had a sore throat and yeah.
For like a day?
It was a couple days.
Well, maybe you gave this to me.
No, I didn't. Will the will the Schomburg classes be on your website or the Oak site?
No, those classes will be on our website. And I'm going to shoot for Sunday to show you what those are and to put those up there too.
This is the first time I've heard your last name, Jennifer.
Well, it's out there.
There are still a lot of folks who need their first shot. Yeah, need is the key word.
I know. It's ridiculous. Don't even get me started on that. Like, has my mother been approved to get the shot?
Did she have... Well, Robbie said she got Moderna. I thought only Pfizer was approved for the booster, so... But she said she's getting Moderna, so... And so did Tammy, so...
They both got Moderna?
That's what they just said. They got Moderna, so... But I thought it was only...
Pfizer
was... So I don't know. What time do you think on Sunday if you go on?
You know what? I hate telling you time because I never hit it. I just never hit it. And we won't go on, I won't make Justine come. I won't go on for long. I'll just show you some stuff. The classes and the cards.
Hey, Kathleen, I got the third of Moderna. Your mother says yes, by the way.
Yes, that she's getting it, or yes, that she got it?
I'm assuming yes that she's approved to get it. I don't know if she got it.
Well,
I'm sure she would have told you if she got it.
Well, she should go ahead and get that.
See, many places are administering a third dose, even though it's not approved by Okay.
Well, how can they approve it if it's not, or how can they give it if it's not approved? How can they even get it if it's not approved?
Well, they have the vaccine. Is it just another dose of it? It's not like the booster is different. So, I don't know. Tammy says, not FDA approved, but Moderna doesn't have full approval yet. They do recommend it with compromised immune system. Okay, now that's making sense.
So that would make sense why both of them got it.
Correct. And Pfizer was approved for that plus 65 and older, and then I think the CDC came out and now I think it's going to be like frontline workers, like people who work in hospitals and things like that as well. I don't know if that is out right now, but when they're going to start it, but I heard that. Should I call you tonight or wait? Says Chris LaFrance.
Call us tomorrow, Chris LaFrance. And actually, you're going to call Peggy tomorrow. And then, oh, you know what, Peg? I think she does have my number. Chris, you can call me tomorrow afternoon. I should be at the warehouse then. Oh, no, because then we have Oak. Call me tomorrow like at 5 o'clock-ish on, if that's okay. And if I don't answer, just leave me your number and I'll call you right back.
Oh, you're right too, Elaine.
Because I could be letting out a dog.
The frontline workers is like including teachers and stuff too.
Oh, that's good.
So there's gonna be a lot of people who are involved who are, that's gonna take care of it. I think it's frontline workers. I think it's anybody exposed to a lot of people in public, like grocery store people.
Well, that could be us.
So
I'm a teacher, Justine. You're a teacher's assistant.
teacher's assistant. They're silly. I can't stop laughing.
I could see you. They'll be like, where do you teach? Well, we teach these online craft classes.
That's fun. Tanya, I was wondering that because my husband has it, immunocompromised, whatever you want to say. He got his booster. I was wondering how it works with people who live in the same household. Can you just... She said her husband is compromised. He went and got his and they gave it to him. She goes, she's not compromised, but they said I could get mine too.
Well, you better not get yours before me. I'll be pissed.
I think they just, I don't know. I think they want people to get vaccinated, so they just say, oh yeah, I don't know. That's my feeling, but essential workers too for Pfizer, right? So.
So weird.
Did I lose sound, or are you just being quiet?
We just had a loud outburst of laughter. But we were being quiet for a second. So do we have any newbies still with us?
Sarah says, you are teachers. I've learned a lot from you, and you have been my therapist throughout the pandemic.
Well, see, there we go. We go tell them that we're therapists and teachers. Okay, it's crazy.
Stamplistic Craft University is fully accredited by Fansters.
Right, there you go. Who said that? That is funny.
Carolyn Fettelin. That's silly.
I want to go back to my poor Belinda Waters, whom I love very much. Belinda, are you, not laughing at you, laughing with you, but I know you're probably on the verge of tears. Are you back to hand cutting right now? Because I don't want you to get frustrated.
I have a new bottle of Glossy Accents that I can't get open. Any tips?
Yeah. Do you have, what's that called, Justine, that I use in the office?
Pliers?
And then I use the what?
That plastic grip that you try to open a jar with, like?
Yeah, those plastic grip things. You would probably need one of those plastic grips, just like you would use to open up a jar. Justine's right. And what you want to do, so look up, what you want to do is you want to hold it here, because it comes apart right here, so you hold it here, and then you're going to turn that there. So hold it right here, not here, hold it right here, and then right where, there, just turn that. And you could hold it like that, try right under hot water too, to see if that loosens that up a little bit, but make sure you're holding it right, because if you hold it right, just turn it and it should come right off.
Anne Marie says yes. Whoops, I'm new, still here, but
Oh,
have
good.
practiced with you at CKC in Pennsylvania.
Wonderful. Are you enjoying yourself, Andrea?
Michelle Collins, yes, this is the first time making a card.
Good, Michelle. Are you
Christine.
enjoying yourself?
Christine Black, I'm still here.
Good.
Vonda says we are not making cards, you are totally teaching us. We are not just
See, there we
making
go.
cards. I have gotten better at lining up my pieces. Yesterday I made a card and like it so much as some class cards. You have taught us about color, placement, jewels, etc.
Right.
I completely agree, you are a good therapist.
See?
Put a rubber band around the handle, then try and turn it.
Okay, so when you go over to hear this, again, and you're going to end up covering your butterfly. There's nothing we could do there. I couldn't save the butterfly. I wanted that arc. I would love to have that butterfly was just a smidge up further. But again, you want to go as much as you can to the end to the left, and much as you can to the bottom, right, or to the bottom. And you're going to have some of the butterfly showing, but you're going to have to forego that whole butterfly.
Anne Marie says I've never used so many pop dots at one time.
I know. Are you using as many, or are you just commenting on me?
Kelly says this old timer is still here. Just love this paper.
It's awesome. Again, you don't have to use as many pop dots as me, but I want you to use more than what you're used to.
Belinda Waters says, no, I'm just watching. I already finished crying, literally.
Oh.
Tried to do a video to email, but keep saying file is too big. Do you sell the black tips or a glossy accent bottle?
Belinda, give me a couple days, and maybe we could FaceTime each other, okay? Because I don't want you to be frustrated. That is the last thing I want you to be, is frustrating, especially with our product. So maybe we could FaceTime each other, okay? So just promise me you're okay, and we'll FaceTime each other. What was your question?
Do you sell the black tips for the glossy accent bottle?
We do. The black tips are $5. And I'm going to tell you what, the pink tip goes in the big bottle. Pink tip is much easier to put on. The black tip, for some reason, is much harder to put on. So we can sell you the black tip for sure for $5. However, if you buy the glossy accents together, which is like $7.50 because the glossy accents I think is $2.50. We put that tip on for you, so it comes with that tip already on. But if you already have a small bottle and you just want to put that black tip on, have I ever done a video on that?
I don't know.
Maybe I should do that on Sunday too.
And Anne Marie says she's using as many as you.
It makes a difference, doesn't it? Doesn't it really make a difference?
Steven says beautiful paper.
Oh, is that our Steven?
Yes.
Hello, Steven. Is that our Steven?
I was going to say, maybe her Steven.
That's our Steven. Okay. So blah until those crystals come on. Okay, what time is it, Justine?
11:08.
Okay, I'm doing the crystals. I said we'll go to the crystals, but I'm going to do the crystals.
Is this one just regular crystals on this, or is there a different one?
I think...
Steven says getting ready for Oak tomorrow.
Good. No, I think we do have some black diamond, that's
8
it.
black diamond, yeah.
So the rest are crystals, and here's, you guys got those 7 millimeter honkers. God, they're big. Now these are not the 8 millimeter that I'm going to put on sale tonight. These are the 7 millimeters. These are the ones that you guys just got through buying. Oh, they're so pretty. They're so pretty, and they're so big. I love it. Love it. Justine, everyone hears that.
Sorry. Belinda says, I'm okay. You just know me and my determination. I have used many others and never had this issue. So just frustrated.
I know. That's why I want to talk to you. I want to do it together. And who knows? Maybe you have a bent die. I don't know.
Dawn Garrison says, good night, ladies. I have an early appointment tomorrow, so signing off. The cards are beautiful as always. Can't wait to see everyone at Mega Meet and
Oh,
the
good.
next card class. Us too, Dawn. Have a good night.
Is that hubby saying when you're going to be home?
No, it's no text.
Lover girl?
Yeah. It's just, oh. Trying to see the volume here. Oh, it looks like it's raining all day tomorrow, too.
I know, that's right here. That's why I want to get those.
And most of that's why he's not going golfing, Jenny. It's raining.
Right. Trust me, I know. I'm fully aware.
It's gonna rain. I don't know if it's raining in the afternoon, evening, but it's raining in the morning. I know.
Is it? They're always wrong.
Well, that's the forecast. Let's put it that way.
Hey, did I tell you Dateline? What Dateline had last week?
Mahalik.
We have a huge case. Amy Mohalovic. It's a case that, God, it was 30 years ago now. Dateline did an hour on the investigation the other day, and I'm a huge Dateline watcher, but it's one of those local stories that just has never been solved. And they think they could solve it because they have a few clues, and they just need, someone to have seen something, and this something is, what she was this girl was wrapped up in, because it was like a homemade curtain, bless you, a homemade curtain. And they're just saying if you've, remotely seen it, think you've seen it, if it's for sale somewhere, anything, to call them.
Linda Carruthers just added one of those dimensional butterflies to the card.
Oh,
Love it.
that'd be nice.
I love these cards.
Yep, that'd be nice.
Tammy Pennington says, oh my God, that case haunts me.
Oh, she's familiar with it? Yeah, it is. Did you watch it on...
True crime thing, isn't she?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Did you watch that, Tammy? Personally, I think it was the teacher. And actually, we have a customer, because it's local, we had a couple customers who actually taught with him, knew him as a teacher, and they if you talk to them, they say they're absolutely convinced. Throw the tissue down the toilet. That they're absolutely convinced that it was that was a teacher. Like, not a doubt in their mind. But, I mean, if it was, I think they would have had him by now. But regardless. Okay, let's do the big honking ones. No, let's do the Black Diamond ones. Black Diamond. So for those of you who are not there, just get out your color sheet and just draw lines, okay? But the Black Diamond are going to go right here. Looky, right here, on this top, one in the bottom right there, right there, right there. So all the way around, that's where those Black Diamonds go, okay? And again, if you're not here, just draw a line and say black, and you'll know that those go there. Whoops, that was way too much. Get that air bubble out of there. Justine walked away to go blow her nose, so if you're talking to me, I don't know. Ooh, there's way too much on there. But yeah, I watched Dateline every week. And I was surprised to see that.
Did you read any of these comments?
No.
Let's see. Elizabeth said that was not new information. I seen the curtain shown
No,
before.
correct. It wasn't new information, but it was newer information because they showed the entire curtain, everything. They've only showed parts of the curtain before.
Tammy says, yes, there are some podcasts about it too.
Yep.
April Johnson, we went to school with that.
Yep. She's one of them
and
that's
had
convinced.
That teacher.
Yep.
Me too. I remember that case as well. What is the case? And then
It's
Elizabeth
Amy.
says it was good to get it shown again, Nation. And Elizabeth says, I had that teacher, I don't believe it. Besides,
Who had the teacher?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Dateline the
He taught at Amherst.
I had that teacher, and I don't believe it. Besides that Dateline, the police said he was in his early 30s, and that teacher was not.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean anything. Okay, the 7mm. I thought he just
Yes, Lorraine.
7mm. Look, guys, look up. 7mm. Those big ones are gonna go right here, right underneath those curvies. So all right there, big honkers, and then one right here, up in the middle. I don't know. I don't know who did it. I can't believe that. I can't believe it was a one and done thing, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just seems like it was too easy.
Wouldn't she have told her friends if it was her teacher?
No, she was sworn to secrecy. She didn't tell anybody.
Elizabeth said if his initials are DR,
I don't know.
he taught in Vermillion long before Amherst.
Oh, okay. That could be, you could be right there. And I don't know that. I know he lives in
Sandy?
Florida right now. I don't know. I don't know. I've read books. I don't know. It's one of those ones like John Bonet. I really want to know who killed John Bonet, too.
Can you please summarize the case for us?
Yeah, she was, I may be wrong on my facts. She was, what was she, how old, 11? She was 11. She got a phone call from a guy who said, I'm a friend of your mom. She got a promotion. I want to buy her a present and I need your help. I'll pick you up after school or meet me here at the shopping center and we'll go buy something for her. And don't tell anybody because I want this to be a surprise for your mom. And her mom did get a promotion, which is kind of weird, so he knew that. And supposedly they think that Amy, the child, may have known him too, but whatever. So Amy left school, met him at a shopping center in Plainview. In fact, across the police station too. And she was picked up there, and then that was at the end of October, and then her body was found an hour away in a country road in a country field in February. So she was gone for close to 3 months, dead. They never really said she was raped. Oh yeah, there. Tammy just posted. There she is. They never said that she was raped, but they did think that there could have been, not foul play, but there could have been, you know what I'm saying. But one of the biggest clues is her shoes were missing, and she had these very specific earrings that were missing, and they think the killer may have kept one of those. But then she was wrapped up, and they know that she was wrapped up in this because Amy's dog hairs were found inside this thing that she was wrapped up in. And it's a curtain that was not bought. It was made, and it was very distinctively made. The pattern in it, the loops in it, the color of it, everything. And so that's what they really are going based on, saying, if you know anybody that had seen this curtain right now, you know, we really, really want to talk to you. But they've researched, or they've looked at so many people, and just for some reason or another, just, you know, nixed them out.
Elizabeth said 2 other girls got that same call but didn't meet the person.
Correct. 2 other girls before Amy got the same exact call in another city. And one just hung up, and the other one was about ready to go meet him. And the brother said, hang up. That's the wrong number or something, or don't do that.
Tammy said he even let her call her mom?
Yeah, and so they met. It was like at 2 o'clock-ish. I could be off by a little bit, 2 o'clock. But at 3:30 is when Amy normally would call her mom and say, I'm home, I'm okay, I'll see you later, whatever, I had a good day at school, whatever. And so she called her mom at 3:30, same exact thing. Didn't say she was home, but she just called her mom and, you know, I don't know if she said she was home or not, but she called her
Tammy
mom.
says she lied and said she was at home.
Okay. Lied, she said she was, yeah, I think she's right. Lied, said she was at home. Everything was good. She sounded upbeat. She sounded exactly like herself. She didn't sound like she was captured by any means, and hung up. And then when the mom came home at 6 and realized she wasn't home, that's when she knew there was a problem. And then no one's ever heard from Amy since then. So, and then, 3 months later, her body showed up. And I don't know, maybe Tammy could help me here. I don't know if I think they think that she was killed shortly after she was abducted. I don't think they think that was alive for 3 months. So I think they think within the week of abduction that she was killed, and then just found or dumped 3 months later and then found. But yeah, it's a very ongoing case, which is just very weird that they haven't found anybody. It's strange. Okay, so the 5 millimeters are going to go in the same place as before, and those were right here. Everyone look up these top tips right here, not the bottom one. Those top tips right there. And then the other 5 millimeters are going to go right here on these tips. We had a color there before, but not a color on those tips. Okay? So those are the 5 millimeter.
Yes, they think she was killed rather quickly.
Yeah, I think they think within the week she was killed. Which is weird because then, they don't think her body was laying out in the field for those many days either. So whoever killed her kept her for quite a while. But they're really, they never really showed this whole curtain like they did before. They had actually had it hung up, and they just want anyone to,
Good night, Michelle.
They've always showed the earring, and they said the killer probably would have kept this earring, and they've always went on this earring. If you know somebody that has this turquoise horse earring, or have seen it before, let us know. And now this whole hour, they went through the whole case again, but this whole hour, watch it. It's called Where is Amy on Dateline. But this whole hour was really more now like the newest clue was, and again, Elizabeth was right. They have shown this curtain, but this time they really showed it and close up on the intricacies of it.
Can you show the second location for the 5 millimeters?
Yep. So I already put mine on. There's the second location, which is going to be right there. And then the other one's going to be right here on these tips.
Tammy says she needs justice. So does Abby and Libby from Delphi, Indiana. They have audio and video of that killer and haven't solved it yet.
Yeah, it's crazy. And since then, her mother died. Her mother ended up selling her house and moved to Vegas and ended up dying early, of age 53. And it's weird because you just think, like, if you ever read or saw the movie Lovely Bones, and if you know what I'm talking about, a very similar kind of story that someone was abducted and they searched for the killer and they just couldn't find it. And then, what had happened is the child who was murdered actually ended up killing her murderer by, I think he was sleeping underneath an icicle or something like that, or sleeping outside or something, and the ice melted and it plummeted to his head, and then he died. So, at least from beyond, that was taken care of. But you just think that, with a mother in heaven and her up in heaven, that you would just think that we would, that we would be guided someplace and we would know.
Newbie here.
Yep.
What kind of glue are you using?
Oh, yeah.
Sell the piggy bank.
We do sell the piggy bank. It's called Mid-Year Cheer. Everything we're using is under the first tab called Online Class Products. So the piggy bank, Mid-Year Cheer piggy bank is there. This is called Glossy Accents. You want to buy the Glossy Accents with the black tip because we'll put the black tip on. Now I'm going to go to 4 millimeter. So everyone look up. 4 millimeter is going to go in between, like right in front of those 7 millimeters, right in front of the 7 millimeters. And then they're also going to go right here in these loopy parts right down there below.
Does the Krista Katana have something that helps pick it up, as I can't pick up the 5 millimeter plus?
First of all, are you using the Krista Katana? Or are you using a like tool? Tell me as soon as she answers.
Pick up the crystals. It worked originally, but doesn't seem to now.
Okay. I would think that you have glue on your crystal katana. So this is what I want you to do. First of all, the bigger the crystal, the more pressure you're going to have. So try to add more pressure. Don't kill your crystal katana. I mean, don't like jam it down there to pick it up. But give yourself more pressure when you pick up your crystal, the bigger it goes. But now, look up.
Hi, Gail.
If you don't think it's working as good as it does, I want you to take your fingernail and very gently, I just want you to scrape just to layer off. Just scrape some of it off. And 9 times out of 10, you're scraping some of the glue that you have on there, just with your fingernail all the way around, and that should work better. And if you do that now, tell me if that works better.
Gail Burke just finished jeweling up her mid-year cheer cards. Woohoo.
That's awesome. Miss Gail Burke. Gail, are we seeing you in Croptoberfest? I don't know if we are or not.
Will you all be selling these events at the event in Chicago? Schomburg?
Selling what events?
What items? Like katana and
Oh,
stuff?
yeah, absolutely.
And when you get a second, show 4mm locations again, please.
Okay, I'm doing those right now. There's only 2
Gail
locations.
says yes.
Good.
Awesome.
Is your sissy coming too? Is Deb coming?
Raylene says beautiful card.
Okay, 4mm again, look up. Right here in this loop, right there, all the way around. And then right here, between the 5 and the 7mm, right there. So right there is 4, and right here is 4, all the way around. Now I'm going to show you, now I'm going to do the 3s. The 3s are going to go right here, very, very bottom, like we did before, and then in those centers right there. And then you're going to have 3 left over, okay? But let me
Deb
do
is
those
coming
first.
too.
Good.
Do mostly scrapbookers go to Croptoberfest?
Oh, God. It's half and half. We have beaters go. We have scrapbookers. We have... One year we had someone who came and sewed the entire time. Doesn't matter what you work on.
Linda said, don't work, still trying. Didn't work.
The katana? Yeah, I think I would have to see it, and I'm sure it could be easily fixed. I'm sure it's not broke. Do you still have like somewhat of a tip on it? Doesn't have to be a pointy tip, but you still have somewhat of a tip on it.
What is the next kit that I have time to order to join your class?
The next kit that's going to be in 2 weeks, that's not on sale yet. It'll go on sale Monday night. And it's class 218, which we will be doing live from the Mega Meet. And you're either going to find out about that kit via an email, if you're on our email list. If not, follow us on Facebook, because the link will be on Facebook too. But that'll come out sometime, I would say Monday night. And it'll be the next class in 2 weeks, class 218.
Sherry Walker says, I'm signed up for Croptoberfest, but we'll have to dip if my Brewers get into the World Series. Go Brewers.
Oh, really? I didn't even realize that they were close. Only because I don't pay attention. Okay. Whoops. That other 3mm. Again, it's going to go right here. Exactly where we did before. All the way around.
Good night, Abigail.
And then you're going to be left with 3 crystals.
Raylene Michelle says, Jen, I'm the one that emailed you about the Ranger mat. I wrote you about 3 things. Did you, and then it stops. Did you, did all that email come through?
I thought so.
Linda says, thank you so much. I've been using my tweezers. God bless.
I wish I could show her my Ranger mat that I use in my studio. Looks nothing like this. This is a brand new mat. But look, Raylene, see, this is new, and you see how I'm starting to have black on this? So you're going to get black over time, although that's more of a glue, I see. You're going to get black over time. I can't remember. I do remember that, because I remembered that. I can't remember the other two things that you wanted. Okay, so look up these last three crystals. Last three crystals. Look, and I didn't put it here because there's a butterfly there. So it goes tip, tip, tip. Okay, does everyone see that? Tip, tip, tip. Those are your last three. It's crazy how easy this card was, but how long it took. Crazy. Done. Everyone else is like, I'm not done yet. Or maybe they are. And we forgot to do this.
218, Jenny.
This would have been better since there's so many people in there.
Can you show the placement for 3mm again? I only have 8 left.
I'm not sure where you are. So.
These are incredible.
Good, I'm glad you like it. So look, I have them in the center there. I have them right here. I have them, the 3 there, and then I have them right down here.
These are beautiful. Cannot wait for the paper to be on sale.
Yeah, I'll definitely have them on the website sometime this week.
Thanks, Linda. Have a good night.
Okay, so we all good?
A couple newbies say I never use this many pop dots like before.
I know.
Can you show the 7 and 8mm?
Good night, Tree.
again?
Yeah. 7, and what'd she say?
The 7 and 8. I think the ones you're putting on sale.
Oh, you want to see the ones that we have on, that were, okay, yes. So, I'm going to put them right back on here.
Beautiful cards as always, but these are really special. Cherie.
So look, so if you look at this, the one right here is the 7mm that we just got through using. And then the one right here is going to be
Good night, Pam.
the 8.5mm. Am I in
Welcome,
focus
Margie.
there?
Mhm.
Okay, so that's what they are. You're going to use those on special cards. Oh, they're so pretty. It's crazy how pretty they are. Yeah, so I'll send those out tonight. I'm going to run to the warehouse, or I'm going to pull Jules. I'll run to the warehouse, and then I'll do that tonight. So, okay, so with that said, I think we're done. Is Robbie still sitting in her room? Right, exactly. Even saying it is crazy.
Well, she's not feeling well.
Well, okay, that's true.
Okay, stomach is fine.
But let's see if she... No, I'm not making fun of her, but let's see
I
if she
know.
answers. Because if she doesn't answer, we know where she's where. In front of the one-armed bandit. We'll see if she's there. Sorry I wasn't so happy and go lucky today, but if I laugh, then I start my coughing fit, and I don't like that. Okay, so look, we'll
said
see.
yes.
Oh, she is. Ravi. She must really be sick. And her husband, her caring, lovely husband's down playing the tables, so she's sitting in the room. Okay, so with that being said, we'll see some of you guys tomorrow at Oak at 1 o'clock?
1:30 Eastern Standard Time.
1:30, and
You got an hour and a half.
I'll come try. I will try to come online on Sunday. I think I'll try to make that happen. And then Monday, hopefully, you guys will see the car or get the cards. They'll go on sale. So that's it, guys. Thank you very, very much. Have a good weekend, and we'll see. I think we will see you a couple times.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.